Good evening to a black screen. OBS, why you no capture? Why you no capture? There you go. There it is. Hello, good evening everybody. Welcome to 1 vs 100 / Ian Tegan Honda. How do you want to say it? It is 100 people versus the one. How are we all doing today? It's a preemptive void. That's what it is. This is all kind of been the void this week for me. We had the one weird and wonderful 15-1 with questionable questions and also questionable parsing. My voided game of Danger Zone due to internet outages over on Ben's side, which has nothing to do with him. It's just a coincidental thing that ended up ruining the game in the end. But I'll take my void win. So yeah, we're just gonna get some preemptive voids in there. Let's say hello to everyone in chat first. Hello to Egg and Random Zombie and Charlemagne and Connor, Matt the Ref, Positandra Huska, and Aim in the PM. Welcome. And Dr. Mummy and Score Count. Yeah, that particular track that was on was very Bejeweled-esque, wasn't it? Especially sort of Bejeweled 2-ish. It's just I just put on the synthwave station on Pretzel, and that's what came up. And Dogfish, welcome to you. And Connor is yes, it is the week of numbers. What do they mean, Mason? Well, only you can find out. Is this 100 to 15? Almost. Almost. It's 100 to 0, technically. 100 to 0 versus 1. Super Patrick, welcome. And Guy, welcome. And the Carl 7th, and Cola, and Drohuska, and Pretzel. Deduceman, welcome. And else, Lingo Maniac, hello there, Aaron Toad Boy, now with 3 Discord accounts. Looping 1, welcome. And Clive Legend, Let's Boogie, absolutely. Poker Joker, welcome. And Keshi Head, and and Tipster Flails, hello there, Tipster. And Toshidaro Des, also Flails, hello there. And you're back from a short break. Welcome back, Toshi. Good to see you. And Catnip, evening. And Sapster, putting on the synthwave is my favourite song from a musical. 100 to 0 versus 1 doesn't quite have the same ring, does it, as 1 versus 100? Or in Tegan, what does Tegan mean in that? Is that faces or something like takes on? So it's 1 takes on 100, right? Or I guess that's what mean versus is really. But yeah. Anyway, you call it 3 Discord accounts. I call it diversifying my portfolio. All I would say is, Toad Boy, don't get too many, just because Discord doesn't generally like it when you've got a lot of sort of idle accounts doing nothing. Against, it does mean against. It's 1 against 100, essentially, is the translation there. Running Kitten, welcome there as well. You may or may not drop a sub bomb later. How many? You'll just have to find out later. Okay, I'm guessing that might be dependent on how well people do. Well, let's get lobby open, and let's listen to Mr. Xylophone Man, as always. ITFU. It's not quite an Itsu curry. No, it's an Itfu curry. What's that saying? Beta TV stuff. Yeah, you may have to re-enable Beta TV stuff to get those. Sometimes it disappears and sometimes it doesn't. It depends on whether Twitch does layout changes or not. It kind of screws it up sometimes. But yeah, it is the end of the week. It is a Friday. Totally effed up. Oh, it is indeed, Poker Joker. Absolutely. That's my streams in a nutshell. Welcome, Mistress Silver. Yep, to join the game, just put in the room code in public chat, as you have just done so there. And all you need to do is answer questions when the public chat tells you. Just say A, B, or C in public chat to the question and do your best. And yes, Matt the Ref, I know you are probably reminding me about a thing that I need to do. There you go. You have been given the thing. Because he got picked during the charity stream, and we thought, well, we might as well give him that place back this time round. So, answers in public, yes. You can do it in Whisper, but if you do it in public chat, it will delete the message so that it hides away what you submitted to other people, ideally. So, either or works. You're cool. Car 7, that's a good point. You were a carryover from another time, weren't you? You're the last survivor in the game before the charity game. Okay, well, what I can do is I could do a 50-50 roll between the two of you. I could do a 50-50 roll between the two of you, if that's okay. Because I did pick Matt, and we re-rolled during the charity stream. And yes, Car 7th is technically due one, so I think what we might do is... can you... I suppose that's true. Car 7 hasn't, but let Car play first. Alright. I will clear the ones first then. And we'll do Car the 7th. Hello? Quizbot, are you there? Failed to add? What do you mean failed to add? What do you mean bots failed to add? Clear the ones. So clear the one preference list. Add one. Car 7th. It worked that time. I'm guessing it did work the other time, it's just it didn't send me the message, and this time it actually sent me the message, so this time it should pick Car 7th. So yes, everyone else, you will be in the mob. You just need to lock in your answers in time when it shows you in public chat. Thank you for the follow there. No, from the host, sorry, Deducement. Also a follow earlier on today. Earlier on today? Probably midnight time. Droy Harris had given me a follow that I have not caught up with. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it's sentient technology these days. The amount of times we've run 1 vs 100, the AI inside the game are now taking over. And yes, this lobby here that you see has more than 100 spots because, well, we had the charity stream, and I was hoping we'd get over 100 people. And in that case, what it would do is it would actually cycle through people that are sitting in the lobby that are not sitting in the mob, so that more people get a chance to play. But we didn't actually get up to that 100 mark. We got close, but not quite there. And Matt is cleared from the list at the moment, yes. And we do have the decision you can make when you are the one. You can either decide to play the US Season 2 rules, which is just a standard money ladder, and you get 4 helps to play with, or you can play the Dutch rules, which is you have to go all the way to the end, regardless of... yeah, you can't take any money mid-game. You have to go all the way to earn all your money, but you get 3 escapes/dodges and 1 doubler, which is slightly different. And it's a different scoring mechanic, but it's a riskier game versus the US Season 2 version. Okay, Dutch rules is all or nothing, basically, yeah. So 1 more minute, and then I'll start the first game off. 1 vs 100 saw the questions I fed to 50 to 1. Absolutely. Well, luckily, 1 vs 100 are multiple choice questions, whereas 15 to 1 are simple choice, so they're a completely different kettle of fish. Did I fix the bug of the box? Which bug of the box? Displaying a bigger number. Yeah, that was fixed on the charity stream, if you did not notice with Samster. That was fixed on that one. Totaling at the end of the game, if you go all the way, that is probably still broken. Hello, there's a Whiskers here. Meow. So the totaling at the end of the game, if you win, is probably still broken and doesn't give you your final million. But everything that the resizing of text to fit should work, theoretically. Feed Whiskers treats later on. We shall, yes. Okay. Last call until we start. Don't worry, if you don't get in now, you'll just be able to join in later anyway. Enter in the room code at any point of the game to join in on the mob. Alright, let's go and let's pick our first one, which should be... Magically Car the 7th. That brass, though, that brass. Hello, Car 7th. Let me unmute myself. Hello, Car 7th.
Hello.
How you doing?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yep. How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Cool. All right. Well, yeah, this is a carryover from basically kind of 2 1 vs 100s ago, where you were a lone survivor. So, how do you think you're going to do tonight, Car 7th?
Well, I just hope as go as far as I can do, basically.
Absolutely.
My first time, just testing the water for myself.
So now you've got to make a critical decision before you've even started the game. Do you want to play the US rules or do you want to play the Dutch rules?
Well, the American rules lets me to bail out if I need to, so I'm going to play the American rules.
Okay, you're going to play the lower risk rules, but at least it gives you a bit more variety with the helps when we get there. Okay.
Yep.
People in chat are already booing you.
I don't really care, because I had it in my head immediately to go to the US rules because I've never played it before, and if I did get back to this position again, I may then do the Netherlands rule because I've never played it. That's
fair enough. That is a fair enough play to go for. Alright, well, we are going to play the US rules. It's basically the same game for you, Mob, it's just a different game for Car. So, if you're all ready then, let's start the game in voice with the US rules, and it is 1 versus 100. And your first question, Car, is... What American cellist was given the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2011? Was it Yo-Yo Ma, Play-Doh Ma, or Jack in the Box Ma? Mob, lock in your answers now. What American cellist was given the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2011? Was it Yo-Yo Ma, Play-Doh Ma, or Jack in the Box Ma? And I'm going to go to my 1 versus 100 layout. There we go. Mob is locked in. Car, do you have any clues?
Yeah, I've heard of this person, so yeah. It's a Yo-Yo Ma.
Locked in?
Yeah, lock in a Yo-Yo Ma.
Okay, so that button still doesn't work. I'm going to have to re-auth the Stream Deck at some point so I can do Twitch messages on it. Still have to do them manually, but at least I can do them. Correct answer is... It is indeed a Yo-Yo Ma. There's quite a bit of breathing in the mic, by the way, Car 7th, if you can do something about that. Well, clearly a few AI do not know what they're doing. Wow, we're losing a lot of AI. 16 AI already on the first question. All the human players getting it right, though, which is what we like to see. But a massacre on the computers already. This is crazy. Does mean, though, that we're already in territory that we can ask you the questions. So... Car, do you want to take the 1,000 dudes with little to no effort, or do you want to take on the mob?
I've got my Wi-Fi still, so I'll keep going for the mob, please.
I'm going to go for the mob. Question 2 is... In ancient Greek religion, who was the goddess of victory? Was it Adidas or Adidas, Nike or Nike, or Kappa? Kappa. Mob, lock in your answers now. In ancient Greek religion, who was the goddess of victory? Was it Adidas Adidas, Nike Nike, or C Kappa Kappa? Kappa 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 Chameleon. It's definitely a thing. And Car, any clues?
Yeah, I remember there was an icon of this goddess in the ruins at Ephesus. There is a thing for this goddess, and it's, well, Nike, or I think it's pronounced Nike in the Greek thing, but it's not B Nike. That's what I want to lock in.
Lock it in?
Yes.
Alright. Oh yeah, it will put the emote in because it's just plain text. All the emotes are behind the scenes are just plain text. You went with B Nike Nike. The correct answer is indeed B Nike Nike. Nike 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 Nike. And we're saying goodbye to TJ Nayland and 5AI. Takes you one further stage up on the ladder to 5,000 doots with, again, hardly breaking a sweat yet. So, Car, do you want to take 5,000 doots? You've quintupled, or do you want to take on the mob?
Can I take on the mob, please?
Oh, I think you can. I think you can. And it is 1 versus 78. Your next question. A key ingredient of a key lime pie. Where do key limes originate? Are they from the Wyoming Keys, the Nebraska Keys, or the Florida Keys? Mob, start locking your answers in now. A key ingredient of a key lime pie. Where do key limes originate? Is it Wyoming Keys, Nebraska Keys, or Florida Keys? While that's going on, I'm just going to turn the game audio down slightly so I can hear you a little clearer. All right. Any clues, Car?
Well, limes are typically a tropical kind of fruit, so they're usually in hotter climates. And out of the three, the only one I've actually heard of was the Florida Keys, and Florida is a particularly hot country, having been there. So I'm going to have a hunch that it's C, the Florida Keys, please.
Locked in?
Lock in.
Okay. Is the answer C, Florida Keys? Yes, indeed. Partially a Floridian by family, so it had to be that.
If you go all the way up, the sort of genus is native to Southeast Asia.
Ah, cool. And again, we'll just say goodbye to AI. Human players are doing really, really well here. 0 humans, 13 AIs eliminated. You're now up to... You've gone up at another level. You're now at 10,000 doots with very little effort. 5 away from making it 25,000 doots. So, would you like to make 10,000 doots the amount you want to walk away with? Or do you want to take on the mob for more?
Can I take on the mob, please?
Absolutely. It is 1 versus 65, and the next question is, what is the name of 2019 American horror film written and directed by Jordan Peele? Is it Let Us Out? Mob, locking your answers now. What's the name of 2019 American horror film written and directed by Jordan Peele? Is it Let Us Out? No, you do not have to call the authorities, Toad Boy. Okay, so, Car, do you have any clues?
Very nicely ordered. You could have ordered badly, but ordered very well. Let us out.
Mm-hmm. Do have some helps.
Yeah. I might use one.
You might use one. Which one are you thinking of using?
I think I'll use Trust is the one where I'm locked in with what the mob does, isn't it?
Absolutely, yes.
I think the mob will, considering how well the mob is doing so far, I think they're gonna get this one right, so I'm gonna say trust the mob, please.
Okay. Confirm locking in trust the mob.
Confirm trust.
Okay, we are now locked into trusting the mob, which, as you say, will lock you into the human player's most popular answer. Probably a good idea to do at this point, because we do still have a very strong mob to play with. Only one human player has departed so far. So, the odds are pretty much stacked in your favour on this one. Let's see what they lock in for you. I mean, it can also completely fall down as well, as Shannamain has proved, going with a trust previously. They have gone with Be Us. And the correct answer is... It is Be Us. Thank you, Mob. Thank you.
Thank you, Mob.
Now, who didn't get that right? Puzzle Dan didn't get it. Dr. Mummy didn't either. The only 2 human players didn't give that answer, and 2 AI. So, pretty strong answer there. Pretty strong majority. You're still on 10,000. You're 1 away now from making it 25,000. You are 11 away from the halfway point where you can start seeing sneak peeks of questions. So, Car, ask you again. 10,000 doots is the value to walk away with now, or do you want to continue against the mob?
I'll continue with the mob for now.
All right. Let's keep going then. And your next question is, which of these sweets is not made by Ferrero? Which of these is not made by Ferrero? Is it Kinder Surprise, Tempo, or Raffaello? Mob, locking your answers now. Which of these sweets is not made by Ferrero? Is it a Kinder Surprise, a Tempo, or a Raffaello? And they are locked in. Car, are you familiar with any of these sweets?
I am.
Okay.
I know which one it isn't. Trying to mind myself then. As the mob is, I split 2, and pull the mob is I ask for 1, and it shows me how many went for that.
Yeah.
Right.
It sounds like you might be doing another help at some point then.
I know one it isn't. I know which one isn't.
Okay. So you're thinking of possibly using a poll in that case, then?
Possibly, yeah. I might then poll, yeah. I'm going to poll A, Kinder Surprise.
Okay, let's see. How many of our mob, human and AI included, of the remaining mob members, went with A, Kinder Surprise? 10. 10 of the 61 went with that particular answer, Car. So it is not the majority, but I can say that it is mainly human players that went with that. There are a couple of AI as well. AI number 40 and number 100 went with that. But the rest are human players. But there are still many more human players that didn't give that answer. So don't really know if that helps you.
Actually, it was more the fact that a lot of the AIs didn't go for that. That's probably what's given me a clue that I think it is probably then B, because I knew it wasn't C. I've had Ref Elio, and that's definitely a Ferrero Rocher kind of product. So I'm going to say it's B, Tempo. Lock in.
Lock in? Okay. We're up with B, Tempo. With 10,000 ducats on the line, the correct answer is... It is B, Tempo. Nicely done. Yeah, although not a Rocher product, they still make the Kinder Surprise.
And it's Cadbury that did the Tempo way back when.
Oh, of course it was Cadbury. Yes, I did not think about that. So we say goodbye to those that did give that other answer and maybe others. So Drahuzka, Toadboy, Connor, Abagai, Clive, Catnip, Boki Ralboa, Pokejoker, and Comed Fan went with the wrong answer and is eliminated alongside another 5 AI. That takes you past the halfway point, Cast, so from this point onwards you will be seeing sneak peeks before making your decision. Sitting now at 50,000 ducats and 7 away from making it 75,000 ducats. 47 away from taking the top prize of $1 million in the US game. Okay, are you ready to see a sneak peek of the next question, Car?
Yes, please.
Alright, here we go. RAS syndrome occurs when a word in an acronym is repeated outside of it, such as in RAS, redundant acronym syndrome. Which of these is not another example of this effect? Oh, okay. So, Car, do you want this question on redundant acronym syndrome for 50,000? Or, well, do you want to take on the mob for this question, or do you want to take away 50,000 dudes?
I've still got the 2 helps.
You do indeed still have 2 helps.
Yeah.
Ask me or ask them.
Helps. I'm going to play on for now.
Gonna take on the mob. All right, here we go then. Here we go then. I'm not going to read all of it, but which of these is not another example of RAS syndrome? Is it ISBN number? Is it LED display? Or is it SALT talks? Mob, lock in your answers now. Which of these is not another example of this effect? ISBN number, LED display, or SALT talks? Well, I'm surprised ATM machine isn't up there, but there we go. Cast 7th, any clues?
I think I have an idea, based on what the question is asking, which is not. I think I know I'm not sure exactly what each actually is in full, but I think I know one in full, and I know it's not that, therefore it would be that is the answer in this question. Because I think B, LED, stands for light emitting diode, so it's not diode, it's diode display, therefore it's not a repeat. I think I would be, A is something to do with numbers, so I'm guessing something book number, and then salt would be something talks. So I'm going to say it's B, LED display.
Lock it in?
Yes, lock it in.
Alright. Believing that the D in LED is diode, therefore does not commit RAS syndrome, correct answer is... It is indeed LED display, as you say, it is diode.
ISBN or ISBN, International Standard Book Number.
Okay.
as you said, light emitting diode, although LCD would be an example because
liquid crystal display.
Liquid crystal display. Yep, almost got there. And the SALT talks, or the SALTs, were strategic arms limitation talks in the 70s and 60s.
Aha.
Another example that no one caught onto, PAT test, and that one always winds me up.
Oh, PAT test, yeah, indeed, yes. Personal appliance test? Is that what that is?
Portable appliance.
Oh, portable, sorry, portable, my bad. So, milk-like substance, colour, Cetra, scooter dust, and random zombie. Falling foul of RAS syndrome there, alongside 7 AI for a total of 12, or a PIN number and an ATM machine, absolutely, and a SAT test as well. 1 versus 35, car, and you
then an MOT test would also count.
Absolutely, yeah. So you're up to 75,000 doots, 5 away from 6-figure territory of 100,000 doots. Still have 2 helps, and we still have a sneak peek, so let's have a look. Which of these British TV game shows is based on a different sport than the other 2? So you're comparing the sports of the 3, which is based on a different sport than the other 2.
To address what you just said though, Karth, MOT test is not an example because it's a Ministry of Transport test.
Okay, fair enough. It isn't, okay, fair enough. So, Car, do you want to take away 75,000 doots, or do you want to take on the mob?
I still have the 2 helps. I will take on the mob.
Alright. Sports and quiz shows, indeed, it's going to be a tricksy one. And for those outside of the UK, possibly even more so. But your 3 possible answers are 180, Big Break, and Bullseye. Mob, lock in your answers now. Which of these British game shows is based on a different sport than the other 2? Is it 180, Big Break, or Bullseye? Mob's in, and a couple of people claiming easy in chat as well. Cal 7th, is it easy for you?
I think I know what it is. Even though I hadn't actually heard one of the shows, I think I know what it is.
Okay.
I think the answer is Big Break, because that's snooker. Because Bullseye is darts, and I wasn't sure what 180 is, but 180 is the maximum score you can get with 3 darts, so I think that must also be a darts reference. And therefore it's Big Break is snooker, and therefore a different sport. That's the answer. So B, Big Break, lock in please.
Seems pretty confident. Correct answer is... Yeah, it is indeed Big Break, and I think you're absolutely right with all the explanations there, unless Scorecat's got further to say.
Yeah, correct logic. 180 was a short-lived British darts show on Sky 1, hosted by Davina McCall. It was weird.
By Davina McCall? Okay.
Yeah.
This is 180. Please do not swear, but you can drink as much beer as you want. 5 AI getting eliminated. You're now up to 1 versus 30, and you're now into 6-figure territory. 100,000 doots in the bank. Still 2 helps to play with. You ready for your next question for the sneak peek?
Yes, please.
Okay, here it comes. Oh, there's a missing apostrophe. What song from the Broadway musical Spamalot features the line, "I'll call my agent, damn it"?
Okay.
So, would you like to take the 100,000 doots? Or do you want to take on the mob?
Again, I still have the two helps, so I will take on the mob.
Taking on the mob. Okay. It is 1 versus 30. Next question is as that, and your 3 answers are... Find Your Grail, Diva's Lament, or Brave Sir Robin. Mob, lock in your answers now. What song from the Broadway musical Spamalot features the line, "I'll call my agent, damn it"? Is it Find Your Grail, Diva's Lament, or Brave Sir John? And thank you for the follow there, Liquid Courage. Thank you for that. Okay, thank you, K Prother, for this question as well. Cast 7th, do you have any clues?
I don't think it's Find Your Grail.
For what reason?
It just doesn't sound like the kind of line about you see about finding a grail. It just doesn't sound right. That's for the other two. I suppose they could both be portable. And I know you did music, and your musical thing, so probably I'll ask you.
You want to ask me?
Yes.
Okay, here we go then. You're going to ask me. This is what I think. Well, this is going to be an L on my record. I have very little knowledge on Spamalot, I'm afraid. So, it would be a pure stab in the dark for me. For me, if I'm comparing these titles of tracks versus the line, I'll call my agent, damn it. It wouldn't be Find Your Grail, I don't think. It would be a toss-up between Diva's Lament and Brave Sir Robin, but out of those two, I wouldn't really know, I'm afraid. I don't know. There's some great horn parts. There might be Toad Boy, but I've just not watched and or listened to Spamalot, so I don't think because I do not know the answer, it means I can't really be of much use. So that is B or C is my final answer, I'm afraid.
Okay, then I'm going to ask the mob then.
Okay, using the final help then.
Yes.
Okay, so here we go then. Asking the mob for the final time in this game. This will pick two of you out at random, well, pseudo-random. One will have given the right answer, one will have given an incorrect answer. It will indicate what you gave, not necessarily whether you were right or wrong, but what you gave, A, B, or C, and you'll be able to explain your reasonings why in chat to Car as well. You do not have to be truthful, though, as we have proven with Weemus the Traitor. It's entirely possible that you can give a dud response and then take the win or something like that. So, here are the two people that I picked. We have two humans. We have AM and PM on C. We have Egg on B. So we know it's definitely not A.
Yes.
Due to logic now, we can deduce that A is a wrong answer. Yep. So I was kind of right. I'll take a half-right answer.
Yep.
So AM and PM and Egg, why did you go with your answers? I was sort of right. Yeah, what is my record on Ask the Host? I don't know.
I think you're up overall, I think.
So, Egg that went with B. Honest answer, I have absolutely no idea. I've been told that Vocalize have information for me, so I'm guessing I might be right, but Egg think. And AM and the PM went, I have no clue. This is a total guess. I know it's not A from the choices before they came up. So, no idea and a total guess. They may be lying completely through their teeth, but that's what they've said.
Right. I'm also going to go with the fact that also Egg seems to do very well in these kind of shows.
So you're trusting Egg more than AM and the PM for a gut answer?
I'm going to say it's B, Diva's Lament, which is what Egg gave.
Lock it in?
Yeah, I've got nothing better. Yeah, I'm going to lock B, Diva's Lament.
Okay, backing the Egg. Will it be Egg on your face, though, on the end of this question?
I won't be.
It is not. It is the right answer. Well done for backing the Egg.
Yep.
It's literally the Lady of the Lake whining about...
You were the only one that got it wrong.
Wow. You hate to... So, the thing is...
Worked.
Just to point it out, if A and the PM did actually go with the right answer, the final ask would have actually failed and would have told you that we couldn't pick one right and one wrong. Anything else to add, Squawkat? Sorry?
Yeah, whatever happened to my I'll call my agent, damn it, is the line. It is literally just a song of the Lady of the Lake whining that she hasn't had anything to do in the play yet.
Ah, right.
Although it does sound like something that Brave Sir Robin's minstrel would sing about him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I'm not in this play enough. I'll get my agent.
Okay, well, you have no more helps left, but you can now decide before actually taking on the question whether to take the money or not. You're currently on 100,000 doots. You're 9 away from making it 250,000. Let's see a sneak peek of the next question and we'll see what you want to do. It's a long one. Sue Grafton was known for her alphabet mysteries. 24 of the 25 entries had the same format, like A is for alibi or B is for burglar. Which letter had a book written breaking that format? Do you want to take the 100,000 doots? Or do you want to take on the mob?
I don't think I would know even if I saw the answer, and I've got no help left, so I'm going to cut and run. 100k.
Lock it in, taking away the money?
Yeah. Cut and run, 100k lock in.
Alright, he is going to take the 100k. To be honest, I don't blame you. That question seemed very imposing. But you do walk away with 100,000 doots. Well played.
Thank you.
I should probably also do that as well. So, there are quite a few people still in play then at the end of the game. Mistress Silver, Running Kitten, Deduceman, Lupine 1, Keshi Head, Lingo Maniac, also Quintuple 9, Matt the Ref, Super Patrick, Toshi, Tipster, Stormvision, Egg, Danny Boy, Shadowmane, and Sampster. You know what? Because, Matt, you are actually still in the active player list, and we did do you one game, we might as well. Scooter Dust is owed a game. Oh, Jesus Christ, but Matt can go. All right, so it's going to be Matt the Ref then that takes the next game. There we go. Thank you very much for playing, Car. Hope you've had fun.
No problem. I did. Thank you.
Cool. And maybe you can return and then take on the Dutch game.
Perhaps, yes.
All right, well, take care, and we'll see you later.
See ya.
Bye-bye. All right. So then, we should now pick the next player, which will be Matt the Ref, because it is a carryover from the other carryover. Are you in? You should be Raw Justice. We'll find out when we go to the wide shot. So, Matt the Ref, you are the next one. And now let them clear the ones list again. So that kind of worked out, didn't it, Matt?
Worked quite nicely.
But you are still an active player, so you are valid to be picked. All right. So, how are you doing, Matt?
I'm doing really, really good.
That's good to hear. You getting all prepped for Take It or Leave It on Monday?
Yes, I've got lots and lots of questions all set. I'll probably be doing a dev stream tomorrow for like the last the final round bit when you have to like take it or leave it on the 5 questions and all this and all the vaults and whatnot. So I will probably be doing something on my channel tomorrow, which is, if I can spell, that one.
All right. Yep, cool. So, Matt, are you going Dutch then?
I am. Yes, I am going to play by the Dutch rules.
Excuse me, Connor? Oh, okay, you're okay. There's a multiple in effect. I was going to say, hang on, per mob member would be a bit crazy, but you're doing 10. Okay, that's a bit more reasonable.
So if I had to eliminate the whole mob, that's 10 gift subs.
I guess so. Yeah, that would be 10 gift subs. Yes, for an entire mob.
That is how division works.
Yes. Can I be the first on the next time we do one of those? Sorry, depends. Scooter Dust. That all kind of depends on whether we have a carryover from this episode or not. But yes, just remind me next time you're around, Scooter Dust. We do a 1 versus 100, and yes, we can do that. Okay.
I want people to say, just to ensure complete fairness, 'cause obviously I am a mod. I can see the answers briefly when people. I'm going to close the Twitch stream, so all I can see is what's in Discord.
Cool. That's what we like to hear. So just to confirm, going Dutch?
Dutch rules, please.
All right. You know what that means then. You will get categories in advance, and you get to decide whether to take an easy or harder question. The first question is always easy, and also you cannot escape the first question. But in one of the variants I watched, you can technically double if you'd like to do that, but that's that's a variation kind of thing. Beyond that,
I could double on the first question.
you could double on the first question, yes. Beyond that, you have to go all the way to the end of the game to take the money away. But the amount of money that you can earn is far superior to the US one, at least how I've got my values set.
It's something like 6 million plus.
It's something along that lines. But to do that, you have to play the long game. You have to play a game of 100 questions, basically.
Basically, I think I worked it out. It's like if you knock out one mob member per question, then yeah, it's a maximum of 6 million. I think the most someone's taken so far is I think Egg got over 2 million or 3 million.
2.2 million it was. And hello, Panda, welcome. If you want to get yourself in the mob, Panda, now is the time to do it, because you'll then be able to get in for the first question. Otherwise, you'll be in as an eliminated player and will not be able to take the hot seat. So I'll give you this little bit of moment, Panda, if you do want to put the room code in, because then you'll actually be able to take an empty slot and play for a potential slot at the end of this game. How do you think you're going to do, Matt? Do you think you're going to go all the way?
Well, there's kind of a bit of additional pressure with the potential sub bomb.
Mm-hmm. There he is. There's the Panda.
Yeah, I think if I can get a quarter of the mob out, I'll be happy. No, half the mob out, I'll be happy with that. But I will say right here, right now, and this will probably come back to bite me. If a sports question comes up, I am probably going to go for the harder option.
Mm-hmm. And also, just to make it clear to everyone, when I'm saying easy or hard, I mean an easier and a harder question relative to each other. The thing is that we don't have questions specifically tailored for this or that, which we get to pick. I'm just finding questions that fit a category, and they happen to have a difficulty that is different to each other. So there is an easier and harder. That might mean that the easy question is hard and the harder question is very hard. That's just how it works for my system, because...
Or indeed vice versa.
Or indeed vice versa. It could be very easy and easy. Those could be the two that come up as well. So it is easier or harder side of the spectrum. But are you ready to play, Matt?
The ref versus the mob. Bring it on.
All right, here we go. Starting the game in voice Netherlands rules, and it is 1 versus 100 with the Dutch music. Your first category, Matt, is anatomy medicine, just to let you know, but you do have to take an easier question. So let's start off with question 1, easy, which is: variolation is an early form of immunization used to protect people from which disease? Was it mumps, smallpox, or lupus? Mob blocking your answers now. Variolation is an early form of immunization, I can't say that word, used to protect people from which disease? Is it mumps, smallpox, or lupus? As I say, easier or harder side of the spectrum. This one is on the easier side.
Oh, bugger.
Will it end on question number 1?
It could. Oh, if I could, I'd be using my escape.
Unfortunately, although they are indicated on screen at the moment, the rules of the normal game are you cannot escape question 1.
So, I'm going to take a very bold risk on this. Because I think it's a question that may or may not be well known, I'm going to use my double on this.
Oh, you're going to double and hope then?
Yeah.
Interesting tactic. I won't block it in just yet, but what answer are you thinking of going for?
I'm doing an RTFQ because I want to make absolutely certain of this one.
Variolation or variolation.
Yeah.
It's an early form of immunization used to protect people from which disease?
I mean, I can't look any of them out. It's in doubt. Go down the middle. So my final answer is I want to double on B, smallpox.
Lock that in?
Yes.
Double B. Doubling down on question number 1. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Will it pay off?
It's either going to go very well or not good.
It's a 1 in 3. And it paid off. But did it really pay off? How many got that wrong? That's the critical question. 5. 5 got it wrong.
Better than nothing.
I mean, it's better than nothing. You got 20,000 per mob member instead of 10,000. That brings you up to a 6-figure sub already. So you know, absolutely.
Smallpox is caused by the variola virus.
Well, there you go.
Yes, it was literally the method of taking material from smallpox-affected patients or someone who has been variolated recently and inserting it into artificial scratches in the skin.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
Old-style healthcare.
Puzzle Dan, also Quintuple 9, Car 7th, Looping 1, Car 7th, wow. Looping 1 and Aspie a Dog. Failing to find the answer there, and they are eliminated. You've already used your double, Matt. You can no longer make use of that as a power-up of your money value. But you are in the game at the very least.
I had to go for something bulk. I just wasn't sure, so I thought, okay, an early gamble and try and wipe out as many as possible, but not quite at the first gift sub yet.
Quick, bonus question for you all, though. Where did variolation originate?
No idea.
Not
China.
a clue.
Okay, fair enough.
Huh.
Alright, well, it's 1 versus 95, Matt. We are going to be in for the long haul from the looks of things. Question number 2's category is video games.
Oh, God.
Now you can decide easy or hard.
Easy.
You're going for an easy one. Okay, and from this point onwards, you can now escape if you need to. So, here is your easy video game question. When first introduced, which video game character was billed as the new femme fatale of the game world? Was it Ms. Pac-Man, Princess Daisy, or Lara Croft? More blocking your answers now. When first introduced, which video game character was billed as the new femme fatale of the game world? Is it Ms. Pac-Man, Princess Daisy, or Lara Croft? Okay, how well do you know your femme fatales, Matt?
These sort aren't really my sort of video games, but had an inkling when just the question. Croft.
Lara Croft, you say?
And I can't really think of a reason to change my mind, so I will lock in C, Lara Croft.
Okay, here we go then.
Is this going to be a cue?
We will find out. 100,000 dudes at risk. Is the answer Lara Croft?
And that's not a joke, that is perfectly correct.
The answer is Ms. Pac-Man.
That's the one I would not have gone for, even in a 50-50.
Well, that one you should have used a double on if you got it right, because we would have said goodbye to Mistress Silver, Running Kitten, Deduce Spoon, Cashy Head, Bocky Ralboa, Lingo Menek, Raw Justice, Catnip, Dogfish, Poker Joker, 8 Minky, TJ Nayland, Super Patrick, Toshi, Jack Wilfred, Scooter Dust, Ninja Warrior Boy, Aim of the PM, Storm Vision, Drahuska, Egg Fried Cheese, Daddy Boy, Comet Fan, Colour, Random Zombie, Dr. Mummy, Shadowmate, and etc.
Are all here to play 1 versus 100.
So, yeah, no joke. Midway actually did put out a poster, and I'll read out the contents. Introducing the new femme fatale of the game world, Ms. Pac-Man. The amazing Ms. Pac-Man offers all the fun of Midway's famous Pac-Man with 4 added mazes, bonus fruit symbols, and 2 new side exits. Yeah, no, I can't. But yeah.
8 Minky, Pac-Man, Death.wave.
Princess Daisy versus Ms. Pac-Man. I would have gone Princess Daisy. I just would not have gone with.
You would have gone for the one who keeps forgetting her own name.
That's true. Oh, Matt, we have to say goodbye so soon. Only 2 questions in and we're done.
Oh, I can't wait to see what the comment. What's being said in the text chat? Let's have a look.
To be fair, a lot of people fell foul of the same problem that you did, so I think they're sympathising more than anything.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 players that did actually get the right answer there, yeah, out of the remaining mob. So, yeah, I think they're more sympathising with you and laughing along with you rather than laughing at you.
Running kitten, no.
That's also true. 0 gift subs.
Who was it that said that? Was it Connor?
Connor was going to doing some gift subs, but we got to 5.
Connor's probably breathing a sigh of relief because if I'd stayed in on that question, that's at least 4 gift subs.
Well, we've got a consolation gift sub to Running Kitten. Thank you for the consolation gift sub, Samster. Greatly appreciated. Well, I hope you had fun, Matt.
The real I mean, if I was part of the remaining mob on the next question, on the next round, no, I couldn't repick, could I? No, it'd be a reroll. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, indeed.
I had the question set that that Carr had.
Well, they're different games, so.
On the bright side, Matt, you now have a new record for the for the fewest number of questions you've lasted in a single game.
Ouch! I'm pretty sure I've done a Q1 elimination on.
Oh, true. True.
No, yeah, I have done a Q1 elimination on
Duel against me.
Ouch! Thanks for that. And my spectacular record on Wonderwall.
All right. Well, thank you for playing, Matt.
Thanks for having me very briefly.
That's all right.
Good luck to whoever the next player is, and I thoroughly recommend go for the US rules. Not safe.
No. We need more people to go Dutch. But thank you for playing, Matt. All right. Clive, Panda, Toadboy, Tipster, Yabba Guy, Milk Like Substance, Dupless, Connor, and Samster. Get prepared because one of you will be picked to be the next one. Take a sip of water for tension. The next one is the Panda. It's the Panda. Oh, but he's going to re-roll it. He's going to re-roll it. He just said he wants to re-roll.
Which means we get to hear the sting again.
We do get to hear the sting again. While I'm all... Yeah, okay, re-roll. Here we go. And that was not one of the 9 that should have been. Breaking stuff. We're breaking stuff. This shouldn't technically have picked you. It should have picked one of the 9 that was the survivors, but it did not do that. Yeah, I thought I'd fixed that. Apparently not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to manually do it. Can we remember who was on the list? It was Connor. It was Clive. It was Tipster. There was a Toadboy. Not going to add Samster, apparently. Was Dupless on the list? I think Dupless was on the list. Dr. Mimi, I don't remember calling your name. Milk Like Substance was, though. Was the Deuceman? I can't remember. Was the Deuceman on the list?
I'll double check.
Yabba was. You're absolutely right. Yabba was.
Time to get the
Yeah, only call your name out if you actually were in those top 8. I mean, I could always had you Matt. Nope. I've added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the list. Okay, there should be 2 more. There should be 2 more.
Clive, Panda, but he's just re-rolled. Toad.
Oh,
Tipster. Yabba.
Did I add?
And Connor.
Oh yeah, Samster's deferred.
Mm-hmm.
And Panda's re-rolled. So that adds up.
Yep.
Okay, that adds up then. Let's pick a new one. There we go, Toadboy. Oh, shot! It's a Toadboy, the master of all of the game show experiments in my Discord server. Hello, Toadboy.
Hello.
Welcome to the wonderful world of 1 versus 100. How are you doing?
That's it. That's all.
I like how Raw Justice is already calling out the game from Hit It last week. He just wants to give you all the Kirby questions.
All the Kirby. Look, to be fair, Yoshi wrote that one, not me.
Guilty by there's a thing called guilty by association, Toad.
Absolutely. Yeah, for those out there not aware, Toad Boy hosts alongside with Yoshi a video game music quiz over on his Discord, and last time it was actually streamed on Yoshi's Twitch stream as well. Are you doing it again tomorrow night?
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Not sure, but I will post something in the Discord if we are or not.
All right. They're normally like 11 p.m. British Summer Time, around that time when they start getting going on Saturdays. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, then yeah, jump in my Discord and Toad Boy will send you the way to the appropriate Discord for that. So Toad Boy, which game do you want to play?
America, sorry. cannot take the stress of the Netherlands.
You cannot take the stress of the Netherlands. All right. Well, we're going back to America.
Don't call me a chicken, Matt.
Wow, Matt,
okay?
you cannot call people chicken because you were basically telling other people to go with the US rules after your abysmal game on Dutch. So anyway.
Wait, let me close the stream really quick. Okay, there we go. Cool.
Playing the Dutchkin rules. I don't know how the hell we would do that, Scooter Dust. All right, so you're going to play the US rules. Good luck.
Yeah, let's get it.
We're going to start...
I have not been chosen as the player in 2 months, believe it or not.
Oh, wow.
The Dutchkin rules would be the French Au Pied de Mer rules, and no, we're not doing that. That's horrible.
Of course not.
Or the Amuch rules.
One thing from France I do not like.
The
Here we go.
Dutchkin Kingdom rules, where we just merge all three of them together. Why not? Let's get the UK involved as well.
Why not 100 versus 1? Can we do that? I mean, it seems like a great concept. Just 100 people versus one smart person.
Just versus one person. Yeah. Absolutely. That's what this game is.
No, it's not. It's 1 versus 100.
It's literally the same thing as what we're playing. It's just in reverse.
No, it's not. This is 1 person versus 100. My show is 100 people versus 1 person. There's a difference.
Isn't that the chase, or the crowdsourced the chase?
Can you not say that me and Matt sidetrack these conversations?
Absolutely. Right, well, good luck, Toad Boy.
Let's play the feud.
It's not the feud, but we will start with 1 versus 100. And here's your first question. According to a popular 1994 song, I'd been married a long time ago. If it hadn't been for whom? Was it Silk-Eared Mo, Flannel Mouth Flo, or Cotton-Eyed Joe? Bob, lock in your answers now. Flying thing in my room. According to a popular 1994 song, I'd been married a long time ago. If it hadn't been for this person. The bomb is in. Toad Boy, how well do you know your 90s music?
You know, as a person born in 2001, no. So, well, I remember Cotton Eye Joe's lyrics is something like, "Get up and up and down, go. I'll get there a long time ago. I'd be married a long time ago." And now, only now do I realize that the lyrics is "I'd be married a long time ago." Where do you come from? Where do you go? Where do you come from? Cotton Eye Joe. That's my final answer, C.
Okay. This is literally the US national anthem.
It's the US national anthem.
All rise for Cotton Eye Joe.
Yeah.
So just to correct you, if it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Repeat.
Ad nauseam.
And then the one verse, and then repeat, another verse, repeat.
That's kind of
No, it's not that one. Yeah. The one that I can't think of my head anymore. Car 7, TJ Nayland, Mistress Silver, Super Patrick, and Asbeard Dog, failing to find the answer there. And for AI, you're not in any money yet, Toad Boy, so we're going to have to ask you another question before
dang it.
we talk about money. Which of these is not a typical way in which eggs are cooked? Is it A, over easy, B, medium rare, or C, hard-boiled? Mob, locking your answers. I mean, we don't condone this with egg fried cheese, but with general eggs, which of these is not a typical way in which eggs are cooked? Is it over easy, medium rare, or hard-boiled?
But now you just reminded me of that family fortunes question with name a way to toast someone.
Okay, Ted Boy, what's your thinking?
Well, I'm not a cook, but I do know that cooking eggs can be done in many different ways, according to that Bon Appetit video. And one of them that was not listed is medium rare, because that's steak. So I'm gonna say B, medium rare.
Lock it in?
Yeah, I'm locking it in.
All right. Alternatively, D, well done. E, congratulations. Ergo, C, previous clip.
Oh, come on, Ash, are you kidding me?
I don't control the tension in this game. It's automatic.
really?
It's randomly waits.
That is a great video, by the way, Toad.
Only 2 AI getting eliminated there. Number 30 and number
money.
41.
God.
And you're in the money now. You have 1,000 doots in the bank.
Better than Matt, and that says a lot.
Well, you could definitely do better than Matt if you walk away now with 1,000 doots and really rub it in, or do you want to take on the mob?
Right, now this is getting personal.
I'm sorry, Matt, I love you. I'm gonna take on the mob, let's get it.
Alright, let's keep going.
Bam, bam.
Which of these is not an opera by Gilbert and Sullivan? Is it A, The Vicar of Dibley, B, The Yeoman of the Guard, or C, The Pirates of Penzance? Mob, locking your answers now. Which of these is not an opera by Gilbert and Sullivan? Is it A, The Vicar of Dibley, B, The Yeoman of the Guard, or C, The Pirates of Penzance? And Clive, of course. Toadboy, any clues?
Can't believe I'm saying this, but I don't know this one.
You don't?
Yeah, I know. Okay, I can rule out C, Pirates of Penzance, because that's Gilbert and Sullivan all the way. That's the I am the major model of a modern major general. Something animal, vegetable, mineral.
No, it's not 20 questions.
Let's see. Vicar of Dibley and Yeoman of the Guard are the two things that I'd never heard of before in my life. I don't know what songs in the Vicar of Dibley might be. Probably something like, "Hey, I'm a vicar of Dibley." That's one of the songs in that music. The Yeoman of the Guard. I forgot what the word yeoman means. Okay. I do have 4 lifelines available. And
You
I
do?
want to save Ash for one of the UK questions, because I know...
You don't want to ask me any questions about musicals, as we proven earlier. I don't
Yeah.
know anything about musicals, so...
You don't know anything about Spam-A-Lot.
Absolutely.
You're missing out. Great horn parts. Anyway, let's poll the mob.
Alright, and what option would you like to poll?
Okay, let's see. Let's go for A.
Okay, let's find out how many of our remaining mob went with A, the Vicar of Dibley. Well, that's an overwhelming majority. 78 of 89 did go with that answer. Notable people that did not,
Including
though.
Clive, who wrote the question.
I mean, there is that, but sometimes they do just fall on the sword. Catnip did not go with it. Lingo did not. Ape did not, though. So, and also Awesome Quintuple 9 did not go with this answer. So, although there is an overwhelming majority against them, there are some strong players there that went with a different answer. So, what do you want to do?
It was funny enough. I was having a conversation about Clive on how I'm not. It was during Dan's Quizzy Bingo. It was the Oklahoma question. And we were having a conversation about how I'm not that up to date on classic musicals, like classic. So I'm gonna trust him on this one. I'm gonna go with A, Vicar of Dibley, and I'm locking that in.
Okay. Here's the answer to the Vicar of Dibley. Yeah, it is. Dawn French features in it. It's a TV series on BBC.
It's not an opera, it's a soap opera.
Yeah.
Or a
gotcha.
sitcom. A sitcom.
I got
really.
It's more a sitcom than anything, yeah.
But also, I am the very model of the Major General. I have information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England, and I heard the quite historical from Marathon to Waterloo, and also categorical is what you were looking for.
All right, audience, it's up to you. Who's going to Hollywood? My rendition of Cotton Eye Joe or Score's rendition of Vermont Major General? Vote on your keypads now.
I'm voting Score. Simple as that.
Okay, so Ape, also quintuple 9, Catnip and Lingo. Failing to find the answer there alongside some AIs. And you've quintupled, Toad Boy, you're up to 5,000 doots. So,
Hey,
do you want the 5,000 doots or do you want the mob?
I came here to lose. Let's go for the mob.
You came here to lose. Then why didn't you go Dutch?
I don't know.
Here's your next question. If my mom practices pediatric medicine and my dad practices podiatric medicine, who could they probably help the most by working together? Is it A, a 55-year-old with high cholesterol, B, a 30-year-old who got in a car accident, or C, a 13-year-old who sprained their ankle? My mom practices pediatric medicine and my dad practices podiatric medicine. Who could they probably help the most by working together? God, that's a bit wordy word.
Keywords there.
There's a lot of words in there. Toad Boy, can you decipher the words?
Yes, I can. My mom's a nurse, and pediatric medicine means people usually 18 to babies. And podiatric medicine refers to the feet. So it's C, a 13-year-old who sprained their ankle. Final answer.
We have to say lock it in, I'm afraid, for legal reasons.
Oh, sorry. Locked in.
Correct answer is... Yeah, it is C.
Podiatry.
Oh, someone's put a command in for lifelines, for reference helps are similar to, but legally distinct from lifelines.
That might have been me.
Okay. AI number 31 and AI number 92. Falling foul on that question. 6 away... Ooh.
One of my neighbors is a podiatrist, and unfortunately, he died recently. But however, I can say he did have one foot in the grave.
That was a singular clap, I heard. You don't even deserve a singular clap from me, I'm afraid. Sorry. So you are 6 away from making it 10,000 doots. And do remember, I have control over your buttons, so I could go with something that you do not give as an answer. So just FYI.
Looks like Ash is going to cost me an arm and a leg. Oh my god.
Oh, please.
This is the first time that you have the mob rooting for you to leave. You've actually...
So, would you like to take the 5,000 doots, which I think the mob wants you to do, or do you want to take on the mob?
No, we're going for the mob, baby. Let's get it.
Go for the mob. No, Tim Vine could pull them off. Here's the next question. In Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of the Were-Rabbit, which of these descriptions does the vicar not use to describe the were-rabbit? Is it ears like terrible tombstones, eyes as cold as a biting winter wind, or teeth the size of axe blades? In Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of the Were-Rabbit, which of these descriptions does the vicar not use to describe the were-rabbit? We're sticking to vicars for some reason. And they're in. So, Toad Boy, how familiar are you with Wallace and Gromit?
I watched that growing up. However, I haven't seen Curse of the Were-Rabbit yet. We really love our vicars, don't we? Nothing like a strong father figure. These sound like descriptions for the Grinch, honestly. like you're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You
Possibly.
have ears like terrible tombstones. You have eyes as cold as a biting winter wind, Mr. Were-Rabbit. Let's see.
Mr. Were-Rabbit.
Teeth the size of axe blades. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know this one. I am going. Let's ask the mob.
Okay, let's see what the mob has in store for you. This will pick 2 mob members at random, 1 right, 1 wrong. will indicate what they went for, not necessarily whether they're right or wrong, but what option out of A, B, or C they went for, and they can give the reasons why they gave their answers, and they do not have to be truthful in what they say. So, without further ado, we have 2 human players. Egg's been picked again, went with C, and Running Kitten went with B. So we know the answer is definitely not A, ears like terrible tombstones. So, Running Kitten and Egg, why did you go with your answers? Sorry, Egg, I do not control the RNG. Clearly, you're in the full control of RNG these days. So, Running Kitten and Egg. Why did you do what did you do? Running Kitten chose it because it's an answer.
Thanks, Running Kitten. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you for that insightful opinion there. I should probably add that to the AI list. I chose it because it's an option.
Oh, what did Running Kitten pick again?
Running Kitten went with B.
Ah, gotcha.
I mean, this is a 3-sided coin. It's just the edge is very unlikely. Egg, still need a descriptor. There we go. Well, I love Wallace Gromit, and because I also love cheese, but honestly, I think that C seems more logical as an actual answer. However, I feel it's more of a trap answer, which is why I went for it. So, there you go, Toad Boy. Make of that what you will. Someone that went with an answer because it's an answer, and one went with it because it feels it's more of a trap answer. But go for it.
Okay. Yeah, this pretty much puts it at a 50-50 here. Is that cameraman dizzy? Or does he just love spinning around like that?
Oh, he just loves doing spins, yeah.
Yeah, loves the spins there.
It's an establishing shot, you know?
It's an establishing shot. Yeah. Nothing like a good pan around a...
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You need to get used to it anyway for those people with interest in Pokemon Snap.
Yeah, I know. Oh, man. I can't wait for that to come. I have the original, but I remember fondly playing it when I was little on my Nintendo 64.
Mm-hmm.
So, can't wait to try out the new one. Hopefully it matches up. Let's see.
What do you think, Toad Boy? Out of B and C, because we know A is wrong. Out of B and C, which is the right answer?
So Kitten chose B because it was an answer, and Egg had at least some reasoning for it. So I'm gonna trust Egg on this because I know we were playing Wheel of Fortune earlier, and Egg is great with word games, and those words look like something that Egg would probably go for. And if not, then I have reason to make all the word games harder for Egg. So, super password coming to the stream near you. Let's go for C. Locking it in. Legally locking it in.
Okay, legally locking in C. Teeth the size of axe blades. And the correct answer is... No! The correct answer is B! Eyes as cold as a biting winter wind. And we're out of there!
Well, it was fun.
Does a man have teeth the size of axe blades, or ears like terrible tombstones? By tampering with nature, forcing vegetables to swell far beyond their natural size, we have brought a terrible judgment upon ourselves. It's sad that I can quote that from memory.
It's a tear. Beautiful performance.
That's the line.
That was a beautiful performance. Oh my god.
Well,
also, his canonical name is Reverend Hedges, for those who don't know.
give that guy an Oscar. What?
Give him an Oscar. Give him a BAFTA. Give him the Olivier. Give him everything.
Okay, stop. We're moving on.
I'd give him a golden raspberry for that.
I'd accept it.
Okay, well, Toad Boy, you do leave with nothing. I mean, you did say you wanted to play and then failed the game, so you did achieve that.
It's fun while it lasted. That means all the Toy questions get to come back in for everyone else.
Hey, absolutely. Have you had fun?
Yes, I did have fun.
Cool. What game show experiments have we got to look forward to in future this evening?
Oh, Ben?
Oh, Ben's here. Hello. What's going on?
Oh, have I joined a room? Sorry.
just casually. Hello there. Yeah, just.
That was not the intention. It was finished my family quiz, and we're on the iPad. I pressed watch stream on the iPad. I thought it would take me to Twitch. It's just like brought me into the room.
I bet we're live on 80_bash. Please do not swear.
Spin up 2 versus 100? Yes, no?
How's everyone doing?
We're doing fine.
Good.
Sorry, we'll go to the computer and I'll watch it like everyone.
Okay. We'll catch you in chat in a bit, Ben.
Do it the proper way. Peace out.
See you, Ben.
What is this week in streaming? Clearly.
Oh my god.
This has been the weirdest week, and I'm loving it. I'm living this.
So sorry, Toad Boy. Yeah, what have we got experiment wise tonight?
Yeah. So we're gonna continue with a little more Wheel of Fortune. Speaking of Ben, Wheel of Fortune. However, unlike Ben, we have American money and American puzzles and Clyde puzzles, and you get to submit your own puzzles. Just DM me the category in the puzzle, and I'll put it in somewhere. Also, we got a lot more word games, super password, 25 words or less. That's making comeback soon. Working on an old Nickelodeon game show. I can't say much, but in the game, you have to get the picture. That's all I'm going to say. And lastly, I don't know. Be kind to one another. There's a lot going on right now. That's it.
Well, there's your big plug then. We do all of that. We do all of that on my Discord, and of course you do also hit it on your own Discord, which you can get through my Discord somewhere. There's a link anyway. So yes, do join the Discord if you're not already there, because we do play quite a lot of these sort of experimenty things almost daily these days, actually now, which is quite surprising.
I mean, when you're bored and you have nothing to do.
Yes, absolutely. Well, thank you very much, Toad Boy, and we'll catch you later.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. All right, so now Running Kitten, Lupine 1, G Isons, the Panda again, Dogfish, Matt the Ref again, Poker Joker, Score Count Tipster, Jack Wilfred, Scooter Dust, Puzzle Dan, Aim the PM, Duplex Force, Cola Cola, Shadowmane, Connor, and Samster. One of you could be picked to be the next one. This time I'm going to take a screenshot and put it in bait.net just in case for some reason it decides to pick someone that has already been picked, so that I can then go back to it and do the ads ones, which will take a bit longer this time round. So I have done that. Let's see who will be the next one this time round. It's a Puzzle Dan. It is a Puzzle Dan, and he is on the list. Some good territory here. So, Puzzle Dan, you can decide to join me here in Discord if you want, or you can do it in chat. Chat US, please. Absolutely, we can accommodate that, Puzzle Dan, no problems. So, game in chat US rules. Just to confirm for you, Puzzle Dan, the difference in commands for doing ask the mob and ask the host is the word ask on its own is ask the mob. Ask host, all one word, ASKHOST, is to ask me. So just be careful when you're doing an ask, which ask you want to do. Alright, so we're going to start the game in US rules chat. Good luck. And it is, again, 1 versus 100. And the first question is, what was the name of the charter granted by King John? It's a Toad Boy question. Is it A, Jimmy Carter, B, Chris Carter, or C, Magna Carter? Mob blocking your answers now. What was the name of the character granted by King John? Was it A, Jimmy Carter, B, Chris Carter, or C, Magna Carter? All I've got stuck in my head is someone's stupid laugh. Puzzle Dan, you have any clues? Looks like you do have a good clue here, going with C, the Magna Carta. Alternatively, Eleanor Bonham Carter. Correct answer is... It is indeed C, Magna Carta, and we're straight in there. Yeah, the Jimmy Carter with his stupid laugh. Super Patrick, Mistress Silver, TJ Nayland, and Corin failing to find the answer there, unfortunately, and 2 AI. Only 6 eliminated, so not enough to earn any money yet. So, we move on to question number 2. Which is, oh my god, the instruction manual for these fad collectibles created by Gary Dahl suggests that when confronted with an aggressive mugger, one should shout attack and bash the mugger's heads in. Is it Pet Rocks, Beanie Babies, or Furbies? The instruction manual for these fad collectibles created by Gary Dahl suggests that when confronted with an aggressive mugger, one should shout attack and bash the mugger's head in. Is it Pet Rocks, Beanie Babies, or Furbies? Mob's locked in. So, yeah, we needed the form of a question, really. There's not really much of a question there. Do you have any clues, though, Puzzle Dan? Can you decipher the question in the statement? Yeah, it's a bit like Jeopardy, this, isn't it? This is Jeopardy versus 100. You're between 2 here. It's not A, you say. Okay. You going to trust? You don't need an exclamation mark. Just the word trust, Puzzle Dan, is enough. Don't need any exclamation marks for the commands in this game. There you go, you got it. So you are locked in to trusting the remaining mob. Let's see what answer it will lock you in on. Now you said it was not A, but they seem to think it is. They've locked in A, Pet Rocks. The correct answer is A, Pet Rocks. I mean, it's a rock. It's an effective weapon, surely.
Not the
Wow! The entire mob got that answer right. Well, we move on.
Okay.
Who starred as Count Orlok in the 1920s silent film Nosferatu, an unauthorized adaptation of Dracula? Was it Max Schreck, Princess Fiona, or Lord Farquaad? That's brilliant! That's brilliant! The wordplay on that! The wordplay is amazing! Puzzle Dan, can you decipher the wordplay? That's amazing! Jeez, that is amazing! I was halfway pronouncing B until when I realised exactly what was going on. Well, yes, Matt, everything is infinitely better than Apples and Pears. It's still a clippable moment, Apples and Pears, but this is just amazing quiz writing. Correct answer is indeed A, Max Schreck, because there's a lot of Shrek references in those names if you read them slightly differently.
To kind of go back a question, Pet Rocks are actually from Mexico.
Oh, they're Mexican. Interesting.
I figured that was, yeah, no, they're from a beach in Mexico. I figured that was a fun factoid. And yes,
cool.
Nosferatu, A Symphony of Horror, to give it its full name, directed by F.W. Murnau.
Also, Quintuple9 and Yabba Guy falling foul on that question. And a bunch of AI as well that could not do the wordplay. I mean, it's lexical processing. It's very difficult for computers, even in the modern age. They're up to 5,000. You're up to 5,000 dukes, Puzzle Dan. So you can now make the decision. Would you like to take the 5,000 dukes, or would you like the mob? Just say money or mob, depending on what you want to do. You are taking on the mob. And it is 1 versus 77. Your next question Singing the gorgeously empowering song Let It Go from the Oscar-winning animated movie Frozen, which wickedly talented actress did John Travolta introduce as Adele Dazeem during the 2013 Oscars? Was it Inigo Montoya, Adelaide Dazebus, or Idina Menzel? Singing the gorgeously empowering song Let It Go from the Oscar-winning animated movie Frozen, which wickedly talented actress did John Travolta introduce as Adele Dazeem during the 2013 Oscars? And there's a little sneaky clue in the question. There's an additional word in there as another hint. Hey, don't worry about it, Ben. You're going to go with Idina Menzel. And the correct answer is... It is indeed Idina Menzel. The extra clue in there was wickedly. Wicked. She was one of the... I think the first... set of cast for Wicked the Musical on the US one. Oh, wow.
Whoa, hello.
Wow, AI. Did not know that, but humans did. 26 AIs getting eliminated there, and Puzzle Dan, you're only one away from the halfway point already. Score count.
And yes, the 2003 tour of Wicked. What is it that I was going to say? Yeah, I want to hear a cover with Inigo Montoya singing Let It Go now. Thanks.
Absolutely. You have quintupled your score, Puzzle Dan. Yes, you're up to 25,000 from 5,000, and you are one away from the halfway point of seeing sneak peeks, but you're not quite there yet. So, we can't quintuple any further from this, but we can at least quadruple or even further than that. So, Puzzle Dan, would you like to take the 25,000 doots, which is a good amount to take away? It's better than what Toad Boy and Matt have been able to do today. Or do you want to take on the mob? You are taking on the mob. Still got 3 helps left. And your next question. Which of these footballers was named after a president of the United States? Was it Cristiano Ronaldo? Was it George Best? Or was it Amandine Henry? While blocking your answers now. Presuming footballers in this case is soccer, which of these footballers was named after a president in the United States? Was it Cristiano Ronaldo, George Best, or Amandine Henry? The mob is in. Puzzle Dan, do you have a clue? You don't call NFL stars footballers at all? Oh, interesting. What do you call them then? Do you just call them people? Football player shrug. You went with B. George Best. And the correct answer is... No! The correct answer is Cristiano Ronaldo.
Matt, do you have a factoid on this? Because I'm looking for one.
Ah?
No, because I got that wrong.
And so does a lot of people, apparently.
Squeeze me.
Do we have a factoid for that? I'm
I'm looking for one now. I'm looking for one now.
Yeah, checking here as well. That doesn't seem right to me, but...
That does seem like a bit of a wrong un to me. I don't know why.
Because we...
Source? Hang on. There is a source.
Oh, no. Okay. No, the name...
I'm just going to quickly look at it.
He's named after Reagan. He's named after Reagan.
Huh. That's two. Nice. Ronald Reagan.
Oh,
yeah.
Because it's Cristiano
Wow.
Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro.
That's amazing. Well played. Well, you
stumped the ref.
Toad Boy, you stumped a hell of a lot of people on that. Look at that. Puzzle Dan, if you got that right, you would have been fast-tracked to the final 15. Would have been 15-1. But after that, Puzzle Dan will have to say goodbye. Clive the Legend, The Panda, Catnip, 8 Minky, Jack Wilfred, Toad Boy, whose question it was, Dr. Mummy, and Samster are the only people left after that question.
Wow.
This has been a really interesting episode. We've had all sorts happening.
Can someone clip back just the question, because that is brilliant.
That is a brilliantly brutal question.
We have some amazing question writers in this group.
That is very true.
And I said it earlier in the Discord. We have got some very talented, very clever, and very devious question writers, and they are
Absolutely.
brilliant.
Well, there we go. So, who's going to be next to play the mob? Let's find out. It is Jack Wilfred. Jack Wilfred. You going to jump in Discord, all right? We'll wait for that then. And you're going to go for the US rules, all right. We're not seeing much Dutch. We've only had 2 questions of a Dutch rule so far. You think you're in, but you're not sure. Well, just put the room code in. If it doesn't say anything in the top right corner, then you are in, Ben. Jack Wilfred, hello. Jack Wilfred, hello.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Hello, hello.
And Kath, I believe you are.
Yes, we're the only winner with 100,000 dukes to take away. We don't hear you, Jack Wilfred. Do you hear us?
You should be in, Yabba.
I'll do a redrag. Sometimes a redrag works. Hello?
It can help, yeah.
Oh, no.
I'll keep an eye on chat.
Oh.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello, hello. There we go.
Right.
Hey.
Sorry, I was on push to talk and I didn't realise. I'm sorry about that.
That's all right. No worries. Discord does that sometimes. So, welcome. How you doing?
Good.
That's good to hear. So, you want to do US rules?
Yes. I can't see the stream on the Discord side.
You can't. Well, it is live, so you should be able to see it.
Oh, I can. Sorry.
All right. No worries. Are you ready to play?
Yes.
All right. Good luck then. We start again, as always, from the bottom with 100 players. And your first question is, as a stunt for his consumer protection program, comedian Joe Lycett announced in March 2020 that he had changed his name to match which famous fashion designer? Was it Giorgio Armani, Hugo Boss, or Coco Chanel? Mark blocking your answers now. As a stunt for his consumer protection program, comedian Joe Lycett announced in March 2020 that he had changed his name to match which famous fashion designer? Mob is locked in. Jack, you have a clue.
I know this. I thought you'd actually taken the name for a much longer time. It was only a few months if it got to this question. But I believe the answer is Hugo Boss, and I'm gonna lock that in.
All right. And yes, those not noticing it, some people have noticed it in chat. A. Armani, B. Boss, C. Chanel. Bit of a tricksy thing in there. Correct answer is Hugo Boss, though. And Clive said that wasn't even on purpose. Well, there we go. Sometimes we just read into those things.
Yeah, in response to Hugo Boss sending cease and desist letters to loads of smaller companies and charities using the word boss in their name,
Yep.
He changed his name legally to Hugo Boss just to wind them up.
Yep. That was set to random. Well, we got the RNG in our favour for ABC. Cool. We say goodbye there to G. Eisens, ANPM, TJ, Mistress Silver, Corin, Matt the Ref, Stormvision, Awesome Quintuple 9, and Super Patrick. All failing to find the answer alongside some AIs. For a total of 20 players, you've already eliminated a fifth of the mob, Jack, and that's just one question. You're doing well. You could walk away with the second top prize this evening if you want to walk away now with 5,000 doots with little to no effort. Or do you want to take on the mob? Oh, what did you say? You roboted.
The mob.
Taking on the mob. Okay. It is 1 versus 18. The next question: who composed the 1875 opera? Carmen. Was it A. Puccini, B. Bizet, or C. Verdi? Mark blocking your answers now. Just a straightforward question. Who composed the 1875 opera Carmen? Was it Puccini, Bizet, or Verdi? Just a straightforward question. Don't see that very often here on 1 versus 100, but there you go. Jack, you have a clue?
I wouldn't say I'm over 50% sure on any answer. I'd have a hunch, but I wouldn't. This is not my area at all.
Okay.
So,
We do have some helps. Ooh.
I think there are enough people who probably know this to trust the mob on this one, which I could do. Yeah, I'd say I'm only about 40% sure, so I would say I'm going to trust the mob. Lock that in.
Lock that in. Okay. Just out of curiosity, before I reveal what the mob has locked you in on, what answer would you go for?
Puccini, but I'm not really that sure.
You go Puccini. Well, I can reveal, though, that the mob has locked you in on Bizet. Just gone with a different answer. The correct answer is indeed B. Bizet. They have helped you out there. Thank you very much, mob.
Yeah, I actually got that wrong for the note. But Bizet composed and first performed it on the 3rd of March 1875, and then Bizet died after the 33rd performance.
Oh, lovely. And Ape, you're thinking of a bidet. Puzzle Dan, Toad Boy, Score Count and Yabba Guy finding a wrong answer there alongside some AI makes it another even 10, and you are now up to 1 versus 70 Jack Wilfred on 10,000 doots. Do you want to take the 10,000 doots, or do you want to take on the mob?
I will take on the mob.
Alright, so let's keep going. Bizet on a B-Day. Next question. In 1996, what Muppet aptly received an honorary doctorate of amphibious letters from New York's Southampton College? Was it Miss Piggy, Kermit the Frog, or Big Bird? Mob locking your answers. In 1996, what Muppet aptly received an honorary doctorate of amphibious letters from New York's Southampton College? Was it Miss Piggy, Kermit the Frog, or Big Bird? And they are locked in. Jack Wilfred, how long has it been since you've seen the Muppets?
I don't think I've ever seen the Muppets.
Really? Wow.
No, I can't think of a time where I've seen either the show or any of the films. I don't know this, but I think I'd be stupid if I didn't just guess. Because an answer came into my head when it came up, and I think I'd be stupid if I didn't just go for it. So, I think it's Kermit the Frog.
Why do you think Kermit the Frog?
Because he's a frog.
Oh, is a frog amphibious? Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah. Yeah, frog is amphibious. I'm done with someone. But no, Kermit the Frog came up in my head, and I think, as much as I don't know it, and it could very well be Miss Piggy, I think I'd be stupid if I didn't just guess it. So, I'm going to go for Kermit the Frog and hope I haven't been tricked out by a question, and I'm going to... I'll lock that in.
Okay. You're going to lock that in. Going with Kermit the Frog, the correct answer is... It is Kermit the Frog.
He gave a commencement speech.
Oh, cool.
And he's also the only, quote, amphibian, unquote, to have had the honour of addressing the Oxford Union.
Huh. Only Drahuska giving a wrong answer there with some AIs. That's 11, so you are just over the threshold by an additional, and you're on 25,000 doots. You are 9 away from the halfway point and being able to see sneak peeks. Not quite there yet, though. So, do you want to take the 25,000 doots you currently have banked, or do you want to take on the mob for more?
The mob, please.
Taking on the mob, let's keep going. And your next question is... By which stage name was musician/presenter John Bowman better known? Is it Bowser, Bowser, or Bowser? Mob, lock in your answers now. By which stage name was musician/presenter John Bowman better known? Was it Bowser, Bowser, or Bowser? And they are locked in. Jack, can you separate the Bowser from the Bowser?
No, I don't even know who John Bowman is. I'm just trying to think where he could come from and which of the helps would be the best here. So Polar Mob tells me how many have said one of the answers. And
A specific, yeah. Ask the mob, it picks 2 at random. Poll the mob, you say an option, and we reveal how many gave that option. And then ask the host, you can ask me.
I think all I can do here is ask the mob and hope somebody actually knows it. I think is my hope there.
You want to ask the mob?
Yeah, I think that's all I can do, because if I pulled them up, I couldn't just pick one out here. I can't discern between them. So I think it's going to have to be ask the mob, and I'll lock that in.
Okay. We are asking the mob. This will pick 2 out at random, or semi-random. 1 right, 1 wrong. We'll eliminate 1 answer by logic on that. And the 2 that it picks, it's probably going to be egg. Who knows? The 2 that it picks, they will be able to give their reasoning as to why they gave their answers. Let's see who it picks. Oh, it's not egg this time. It's the difference between Catnip and Tipster. Tipster went with B, Bowser, with a Z. And Catnip went with Bowser with a UWZ. No A, though, this time. A, Bowser, is a wrong answer. So if anyone went with A, you will be out. So, Tipster and Catnip, why did you go with your respective answers? Tipster went with B, Catnip went with C. Pausing for tension. Here we go. Tipster. Honestly, educated guess. I remember Bowser with a Z being a member of Sha Nana, but not sure if it's Bowman. And then Catnip went with C. No idea fact-wise, I just picked it because it also had BAU, thinking that a German-sounding musician would choose something German-like for the username as well, because otherwise German audience would not get the pun. So that's their reasoning. Does that help you?
Oh, I mean, this is the thing. You know, both quizzes I would probably trust their answers with my life, and both have fantastic logic. So, I can put between them really. Am I allowed to use a second help on the same question?
You can use as many helps as you want that you have. Yep.
Right. I'm gonna poll the mob on C, just because I prefer the logic there. Although of course I don't know which is better. But I will poll C.
All right, let's.
And that'll be my lock-in. Yeah.
All right then. So second help needed. I mean, it is about the halfway point of the game, so it's fair enough. And we'll see how many of the remaining mob members, human and AI alike, went with C, Bowser. 2. 2 players went with C. Catnip and AI number 49. I don't think we've ever had a small poll as that before on 1 vs 100. But yeah, only 2 out of the 59 went with C, Bowser.
I think it's going to have to be B is the remaining answer then if I eliminate C. Sorry, my mind's been completely scrambled. It is B that Tipster said.
B is what Tipster said, yes.
Right. I will then trust Tipster. And I will say B, lock it in. Okay.
So using the ask and the wisdom of the crowd, that picked only 2 out. You've reasoned out that it's B, Bowser. And the correct answer is... It is B, Bowser. Hard luck, Catnip.
And yes, Tipster is fully correct. John Bauman is Bowser of Sha Na Na, very much so a stage persona.
And we can now also see that Comet Fan went the wrong answer. That wasn't polled on, so we know that Comet Fan went with A, Bowser, on that logic. So only 1 on A, only 2 on C. Everybody else went with B. Goodness me. But yeah, it was certainly very good logic to have the BAU. Certainly, if the W wasn't immediately after the U, I probably would have done the same. BAU ZER probably could work. But a UW was my way of saying probably not that. But unlucky there to those. But you are through, Jack Wilfred. Only 3 eliminated, so at the cost of 2 helps, it's a bit of a deadly one. Your only help left now is me. Take that with a heap of salt. 6 away from the halfway point and be able to see sneak peeks. Let's see. What do you want to do? Do you want to take 25,000 doots? Or do you want to take on the mob?
I've got to reach the halfway point, and as well, I still have 1 help left, so I'm going to ask for the mob.
Gonna ask the mob, alright. Here we go then. Next question. If a book has a lot of verisimilitude, what does it have a lot of? Is it sexuality, passion, or realism? Mob, lock in your answers now. If a book has a lot of verisimilitude, what does it have a lot of? Is it sexuality, passion, or realism? Okay, Jack Wilfred, are you familiar with the word verisimilitude?
I'm trying to break it down. So, I think verisi is what I'm looking for here, as in what etymology, where that word comes from. I don't think it's. In fact, before I say anything, I'm gonna use my final help, and I'm gonna ask you.
You're gonna ask me?
Yeah, I said if I wasn't like 50% sure, I would just use the help that I had left, which is. So yeah, I'll ask the host. Look at him.
Okay, here's what I think. The only thing that comes to mind is the simil part of that. Sort of along the lines of a word like similar. In which case I would be erring on the side of realism, as in something that is similar to real life. That's the only inkling I have on this one. I don't think it's sexuality, I don't think it's passion, but verisimilitude, the similarity in it, feels to me that it's something along the lines of similar to real life or akin to that. So that...
Yeah, well, sorry, what I'd done was I'd split verisi from militude, and I thought verisi sounded like passion rather than sexuality.
Ah, you went verisi split, milli split kind of thing, whereas I've done simile split with very before it.
I prefer yours because I feel if verisi meant passion, I would have heard it before. Which is why that I'm pretty sure it's not sexuality. I prefer your logic. I'm going to have to guess, I think.
Well, I'm just going to finalise what I have to say. I believe that a book that has a lot of verisimilitude is C, realism. I'm not particularly confident, but my only reasoning is the simile part of it being similar, aka similar to real life, and that is my final answer.
I think I'm going to have to go with that. I prefer, now that I've heard your perspective, I prefer how you split the word. But I already was sure it wasn't sexuality. My guess for passion was, what's the word? Slightly off. So I don't know. I'm just gonna have to guess. I'll go with you. Don't feel bad if it's wrong. I'm gonna say realism. Lock it in.
Okay, we're locking in on C, realism. Was my reasoning right? It's the right answer. Was my reasoning right, score count?
You were halfway there. Similis is like or similar. What's the other word in there?
Well, very... Is that...
Veritas.
Oh, the veritas, of course.
Like the truth.
Truthful, yeah. So, truthful likeness, realism. That makes sense now. Makes a lot more
Thank you
sense
very
now that I
much.
saw that. Hey, that's what the help's for, and I maintained some sort of semblance of correctness there. Running Kitten and the Panda falling foul there. I think there was some mod abuse from Alex going on in chat. But hey ho. And hey, you're at the halfway point, Jackford, and you've used all your helps, so you've met both criteria to which you get to see the sneak peek of the next question.
Awesome.
So, are you ready to see the sneak peek of the next question? Bearing in mind you have no more helps from this point onwards now.
Yeah, I think it's going to have to be. I either can guess or I can logic it before I go for the question. So yeah.
Alright, let's see sneak peek. Which of these is the name of a 1979 song by the German pop group Genghis Khan? I know two. I know two. Possibly three. Jack Wilfred, do you want to take the 50,000 doots? Or do you take on the mob?
I feel like I logic that question. I feel like that name could link to a song name, and I feel like that could be something which was quite obvious. But I don't know. This is a bit of a dilemma here. Let's just do it.
Take on the mob?
Mob.
Alright, good luck to you. You are on your own. You must answer the question after we reveal it to the mob. So, that is the question. Which of these is the name of a song by Genghis Khan? Is it Moscow, Cairo, or Peking? Mob, lock in your answers now. Which of these is the name of a 1979 song by the German pop group Genghis Khan? Is it Moscow, Cairo, or Peking? They are good answers. Thank you, Dupless, for this. And they're locked in. Jack, can you reason it out?
I have an instinct, but I'm just trying to think how far Genghis Khan actually went. Because I assume that's the link. He pretty much reached Europe, if I recall correctly. So I don't think it really narrowed it down. But my instinct when the answers came up was that it was Peking.
Okay.
Just because that was the closest to Mongolia, I believe Genghis Khan came from. And I think that's about as far as I'm going to get in terms of logic, because Cairo would seem strange to me, as with Moscow. I assume, if I'm wrong, the answer is going to be some connection to Genghis Khan, which I don't actually know. But Peking is the closest to where he came from, so I'm going to guess Peking, and I will lock that in.
You said the magic words, so I will accept the answer. I mean, Yabba, it has it in the question, German pop group. The correct answer is Moscow, and I can prove it. I can The correct answer is... Oh no. Oh no. It's a one-question elimination. It's something that looks like a sponge. Score count, can you fill us in?
Oh, sorry, I shouldn't laugh.
Wow.
Wow. Dutch is not the way to go.
Dutch average 1.5 questions.
At least you got more people out on the first question than I did.
I stepped out for 30 seconds.
Yeah. yeah. We're out of the game. He went with something that looks like a spider, and it's not the right answer. It's something that looks like a sponge. Sponge with razor teeth and eyes under the sink, according to Running Kitten. Wow. I didn't know it, Ben. No. I would have just gone with spider because that just seems like the logical choice. But no. There you go. Ralph. Feelings at this moment.
Avanti and Ultra.
Sounds about right, isn't it? What's the Dutch translation for Avanti and Ultra? I want to have that now.
God damn it.
Google Translate.
Avanti und Ultra. Is voor een ander.
Voor een ander.
Voinander, there you go. Voinander, there we go. That's what we're going to be playing tonight. Thank you very much, Ralph. I'm afraid it's an early departure. It's even earlier than Matt's departure.
And that's saying something.
That is saying something. Thank you for playing. You can return to the mob now.
What is going on?
I don't know what's going on tonight. Thank you for playing. We'll catch you later.
Please don't play Dutch.
This week is just
Count two. Count two for don't go Dutch. Oh, right, catch you later, Ralph.
In all seriousness, it is sort of risk versus rewards because let's face it, with the rules,
True.
Dutch version is harder.
Oh yeah.
You know the prize at stake is obviously a lot more. So
Okay.
one winner on the Dutch version. I think Egg's the only one.
No, Samster won as well on the charity special.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And he played the Dutch version as well. So, Running Kitten, Deducement, Jack, Wilfred, Cashy Head, Raw Justice, Catnip, Dogfish, Poker Joker, Egg, Car 7th, Tipster, Milk Like Substance, Corin, Drahuska, Casvez, Duplis, Comet Fan, Colour, Royal Flush, Shadowmane, Connor, Toadboy, Samster, and Cetra. One of you will be picked to be the next one.
Is this what I was going to say? We need the millionaire thing.
Oh, yes, yeah. Two people have now spoken out against the Dutch format, apparently, but don't let them influence your decision. Let's see who's going to pick. It is Cashy Head. Need to hear more of this Dutch music. Cashy Head, you are our next one. What would you like to do? Where are they? People exclaiming for Dutch in the chat. Not seeing anything from Cashy Head anywhere yet. Oh, logging into Discord. Okay, cool. Egg chants Dutch. Panda says Dutch. Clive says Dutch do it. Crazy amount. It certainly is, Ben, but normally we don't have as many departures. But hey, them's the breaks, I guess. Poll. Well, it's the player's decision. I always leave it with the player's decision on this one, so not really much of a poll on that. No, not worth a poll because it's Keshi's decision ultimately. So, hello, Keshi.
Good evening.
How are you doing?
Doing good. Yeah. Wow. Not
well, you're now
for the Dutch, please.
Well, you're now in the one hot seat, and it is your decision. Chat wants you to do Dutch. Shadowmane apparently wants you to do double Dutch. I don't know what that's about. Middlex wants to do the Aussie rules, which is another one that I don't have, which is basically
the US season. US season 1, but without the weird help.
Yeah, that's basically that one. I understand. Yeah.
Well, I actually didn't expect to get picked.
Well, picked you have been after the question 1 departure of Ralph. So, what would you like to do, Kashi? Do you want the US or the Dutch rules?
Well, I've done the US, and I think I won, what, 500,000 doots, was it? So, well, I was planning on
Oh, yes, indeed.
doing the Dutch anyway, so yeah, let's do it. Let's give the people what they want.
All right, we're going to be going...
Let's have a Dutch game.
We're going to be going Dutch with Kashi Head. UK rules, I might even implement that at some point, Lupine, and have a UK variant. Oh, let's just put all the variants in. Just put US season 1 in. Who cares? All right, we're going to be starting.
Just don't put the weird French format in, please.
1 versus 100 horror down.
Mm-hmm. Can you work out what rules we're playing on in this game?
Sorry, you're out.
All right, good luck, Kashi Head. We're going to start Dutch again.
All right, let's do this thing.
First category this time round is food or drink. For what it's worth, you're always going to get an easy question to start with. You can use a doubler. You cannot escape question 1 though. So here's your question: which pasta has its name come from the Italian expression of little tongue? Is it lasagna, tagliatelle, or linguine? Mob blocking the answers now. Which pasta has its name come from the Italian expression of little tongue? Is it lasagna, tagliatelle, or linguine? And they are locked in, Kashi. Do you have a clue?
Yeah, fairly confident with this one, I think. Lasagna's in sheets. Not sure about tagliatelle, but I do know that linguine is little tongue. So I will lock in C, linguine.
All right. Let's see how well they do then. Will we get past question 1 this time round? The question, the correct answer is, get my words right, it is C. Linguini, as I hear a tier sub gifted to Kezia from Panda. You've been gifted a sub.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for the generosity, Panda. And 7 players getting eliminated there. Ninja Warrior Boy, TJ Nayland, Mistress Silver, A and the PM, also Triple 9, Super Patrick, and Corin getting eliminated. 10,000 doots each for a total of 70,000 doots. Anything to add score counts?
Tagliatelle comes from 2 cuts. And lasagna, I believe you are right, although I'm not 100% sure, but yes.
I mean, they actually are sheets, but I'm just wondering if they're literally just called sheets. But anyway, 7 players eliminated. You're 1 versus 93. Now you can start to decide easy or harder questions, and you can also escape if the question is too difficult for you when you get there. But you cannot walk away. You must go all the way. So your second category is words and phrases. Would you like an easier or harder question on words and phrases?
Still early in the game. I'll go easy on this one.
Okay, going on the easier side. Oh my god. Wordplay expert Lee Mercer once noted that the mathematical formula that could be read as what? Is it palindrome, pangram, or limerick? Mob blocking your answers now. Purposely not going to say it. Wordplay expert Lee Mercer once noted that the mathematical formula that could be read as a what? Is it palindrome, pangram, or limerick? Because I know the answer to this one. Kashi, do you know the answer to this one?
That's easy. What? No, I haven't got a clue.
Well, I could read the numbers, but it won't make sense.
Right, well, I know what a palindrome and a limerick are. A palindrome can be read the same forwards and backwards. Limerick is...
Ash, I will note there is technically a typographical error in the question that I think is caused by font.
Oh, as in the division is going to be a problem somewhere, is it?
No, I'll tell you what I mean in private.
Okay. Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, so there's something missing by the 4.
Yes.
There's something missing on the 4, and I should say what that is because you can't see it, but chat could. It's a square root symbol. So it should read as 3 times square root 4.
Well, that isn't going to make a blind bit of difference to me because I still don't know what this is. Right, well, as I was trying to say before score count jumped in, yeah, a palindrome can be read forwards and backwards the same. A limerick is a 5-line humorous poem. A pangram, I've heard of a pangram, but I couldn't tell you what one is. I'm just going to have to use an escape on this one. I have no clue.
Okay, no worries. You can use them. The first one will lose 25%, but you can also just lock in an answer for free. You won't get anything for it, though. So, confirming you want to use an escape?
Yeah, I'll use an escape. There's obviously something I'm missing here, because, well, you said you know it. So
Okay, and what answer out of the 3 would you like to lock in?
I'll try a palindrome. It could be that the answer ends up being the same forward and backward.
Don't go ruining it, Dogfish. A palindrome is what you would lock in. Because I think I can recite it all. A palindrome you locked in.
Nah, I'm wrong answer.
It is actually a limerick. A dozen, a gross, a score, plus 3 times the square root of 4, divided by 7, plus 5 times 11 is 9 squared and not a bit more.
I love that.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh.
So yeah, once you read them as sort of the imperial numbers, it all makes a bit more sense. But yeah, that's right, okay. And that was a factoid from QI in the Stephen Fry days.
I reckon there must have been something I was missing.
It is a very clever one. Puzzle down egg, fried cheese, and Troy. Unfortunately, not getting that answer. I think Ape said he typoed on that one. But you are through. You will lose 25% of what you had, which is admittedly not a lot, so not much of a penalty yet. You're down to 52,500 doots. You still have 90 mob members to face, though. You still have 2 escapes. You still have your doubler. And your third category... Oh, whoops. I forgot that's a category that needs its filtering off. Face off!
Okay, I mean, this works.
So, for your information, this is the tag, the special tag used for indicating questions that were supposed to be for me and Ben on the Host v Host showdown. So, there may be some sort of link between myself or Ben or the community or just anything like that.
Essentially, it's potluck.
It is a potluck. It has managed to pick 2 questions that are face-off. One is an easier, one is a harder.
I'll still go with the easier for now.
Gonna go with an easy face-off question. So, let's see. Someone managed to get a face-off question approved for 1 versus 100. So, clearly it's picked 2. There was another one that was also allowed for 1 versus 100. Anyway, we'll find out. Easy face-off question is... Which of these electronic keyboard brands do not feature in the chorus of the Slavonic song Electro Gypsy? Is it Korg, Casio, or is it Moog? Mob, lock in your answers now. Which of these electronic keyboard brands does not feature in the chorus of the Slavonic song Electro Gypsy? Is it Korg, Casio, or Moog? And I thought that I had excluded the questions from the previous episode of Duel. I apparently have not done so, and this one has now appeared for a 3rd time. Twice in that one duel, and now... Can you remember, Keshiad?
You sound so happy.
Hello, Keshi? Can't hear you.
Hello.
Oh, there you are.
You can hear me.
Yes, we can now.
Right. Who's electronic keyboard? Not. I've never heard of Electro Gypsy.
Oh, don't worry. Neither me or Ben, I think, heard of this. We went with a gut answer with various number of chips.
Right. Well, I know Moog is a synthesizer brand. Obviously, I know Casio is. Korg. I think I've heard of Korg, but nah. I'm gonna have to use another escape. I don't know. I've never heard of Electro Gypsy. I wouldn't know where to begin.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, I know I'm burning way through them. These questions are obviously not for me.
Okay, well, you are escaping the 2nd time. You'll be losing half of what you currently have banked. So you'll be down to about 26,000 doots, something around that line. Which of these options would you like to lock in anyway? Just for free.
Well, I say I know Moog. A Moog is a synthesizer, so I'll go with Moog.
Okay. We're going with C. Moog, also known as a Moog, depending on where you come from. But the correct answer is a Korg.
Makes no sense to me at all.
Down to 20.
The electric gypsy in his caravan. It's the future man. See him play a tune upon his Yamaha. A guitar won't do. They are too old school. Yamaha, 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 Moog, and a Casio.
Just literally, that's what it says. Only catnip fields of the human players getting it wrong alongside 6 AI. That's 7 knocked out. You're down to 1 versus 83. You're down to 26. Down to 26,250 doots.
I'm burning through my escapes,
but you still have plenty of money building opportunity here, as you say. Still have 83 mob members to get through. Still have a doubler. You still have your escape for 75%. Let's see the next category, which is mythology and religion. Would you like an easier or harder question on mythology and religion?
Well, still early, so I'll go easier again.
Going on the easier side.
It's something I know.
At King Minos just trapped me and my son in my own labyrinth. How do I get out? Had the technology existed, which Greek mythological figure might have sent this distressed tweet? Was it at This Is Theseus, at Real Icarus, or at Official Daedalus? Oh my god. We've suddenly become freaking 21st century social media.
Like an question.
It's very you don't know Jack. Very you don't know Jack. Yeah. Keshi, have any clues?
Okay. Actually, I think I might know this one.
Ooh.
Well, Daedalus and Icarus obviously flew away. The wings of wax. Icarus flew too close to the sun and melted, and you know the rest. I think Theseus went through the labyrinth to face the Minotaur, and he sort of unfurled a ball of twine or string or something like that to find his way through. So I think I'm going to lock in A at This Is Theseus.
Okay, you said the magic words of lock in. Could at This Is Theseus help out at King Minos? No.
You had it! You had it! What? You had it! Daedalus and Icarus made wings to fly away from the labyrinth. You had it! You lost it! Daedalus and his son Icarus. And then you also had it. Theseus was the one who went into the labyrinth to slay the Minotaur.
Right, we just got out! Did I overthink it?
You overthought it!
Oh no.
Alright, well, from here on, I'm playing US. If I ever get to I'm playing US.
3 counts against Dutch format, apparently, now. Oh my god. That's unbelievable. Sorry, Cattyhead, but there's another loss.
I got further than Matt, and I got further than Lupine 1. I'll take it.
Well, again, from the looks of things, a lot of people fully fell there. Oh my god. Goodness me. Just checking it. 1 right answer and 2 escapes. So 2 right answers in 3 games.
Evil question writers tonight.
Clearly. Oh, I hope you had fun, Keshi.
Evil questions. I'm laughing, so yeah, I'm having fun with it.
Mm-hmm. nice try.
Wow.
So is it your birthday, Ape? Oh, happy birthday, Ape. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Ape.
I don't
Returns, Ape.
Can we get a... Is there one that's done that? Has he done that with the word ape? No, he has not done that with the word ape. Well, happy birthday, nevertheless. And thank you, Keshi, for stopping by. And we'll catch you later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, see you later. One more. We need to do one more.
You're determined to have someone get through this, aren't you?
We need to get someone to get through at least 3 or 4 questions on the Dutch format. Goodness me.
Ash, can I make a suggestion?
What?
Let's have you take on the Dutch version.
Me? Me take on the Dutch version? So I'm asking the host all the time.
If you want something done right.
Okay, we'll do that then. ITFU.
Well, no, Matt's suggestion, not mine.
Clear the ones. Add the one. AT underscore bash.
Do factoids?
I mean, it's up to you guys. It's up to Ash, really.
What's
Which
that?
one
Sorry.
will be more helpful?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, we've seen my record. Yeah, because well, I suppose it depends. If Ash is going to play, Ash, are you going to do Dutch version?
Well, we'll find out. Apparently, he's picked Cetra though.
Apparently, it's etc. Anyway.
Oh, I know why. Because I wasn't in the mob. I added myself to the one list, but because I wasn't actually in the mob yet, it didn't pick. So now, this time, if I clear the ones list, add myself back in again, then it will pick me.
Yeah.
Sorry, Cetra. There we go.
But yeah, no, I actually did this role last time, so actually no, I will hand it off to you, Matt.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Right. I suppose the important question, Ash, are you going to go with the US or Dutch rules?
Dutch.
Yeah.
Okay. Go Dutch.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go. Okay, so first question is on popular culture. You can double up, but you do not get to escape this question. And the question is this. 13 potatoes that look like Channing Tatum, and which ousted Arab Spring ruler are you? Are article titles from which news website founded in 2006 by entrepreneurs Jonah Peretti and John S. Johnson III. The Onion, BuzzFeed, or HuffPost? Well, now. Okay, and that is time up for the mob. Ash, what do you think?
So, The Onion, they are a satirical news site, so they wouldn't necessarily create articles like this. They would actually just be completely fictitious, newsworthy things, but yeah, not a which one of these are you kind of things. HuffPost are more real, so they'll do proper articles and things. BuzzFeed, they absolutely love their which blank of these are you, and 13 blanks that look like blank. So I am going to go with BuzzFeed and hope that The Onion haven't written two weird articles like this.
Okay, so lock it in, B?
Lock in B, BuzzFeed.
Okay.
Because they love their list articles. It's like 90% of their content.
It is BuzzFeed.
It is indeed.
Correct answer. So for 10,000 dukes each, let's be eliminated. Sorry.
Ooh, quite a few people.
Oh,
Oh boy, hello.
hello! Wow.
A few people who I think have dropped offline, but yeah.
So
No.
15 eliminated for a total of 150,000. Let's see if we've lost. We've lost Ben, Toadboy, Tipster, Shadowlane, Milk-like Substance, Awesome, Quintuple Flying, Cola, Mistress Silver, Troy Harrison, TJ, Lord Justice, Samson, Ninja Warrior Boy, MVPM, and Super Patrick TV. I think as you say, Score, I think some of them are no longer playing.
BuzzFeed News split off in 2011, and one of my favourite jokes regarding BuzzFeed is XKCD joking that their version of the 12 Days of Christmas is 12 best drummers of all time, 11 pipers who draws droppingly good piping will make you cry. You won't believe what these 10 will sleep over, etc.
Fair enough.
So yeah, I could guess from what people are saying in chat that they were duped in the fact that they thought that it was The Onion parodying BuzzFeed, but I thought, nah, I don't think it would have been too cruel a question to do that, because yeah, that would be a bit too, because it's a BuzzFeed article written in the style of Onion. Yeah, I'm not for that. So
There are too many layers to this onion. Let's move on.
absolutely, we've already had Shrek. Here comes the second question. Huh.
So the next subject is USA. Ash, do you want an easy or a hard question?
Well, this could be anything about the USA. I have some US blood in me, but don't know that much about the USA. So we're going to go easy.
Okay. Which of these did not host the US version of Ready Steady Kirk? Is it Paula Dean? Is it Ainsley Harriott? Or is it Sissy Biggers? Mob, please answer now. So that is time. Ash.
So I didn't realise that there was a US version of Ready Steady Cook, so I was prepared to see 3 names I have never heard of. However, I have heard of Ainsley Harriott, who has definitely hosted the UK version of Ready Steady Cook. Now, the question I have to ask myself is, did they export Ainsley Harriott in exporting to the US version of Ready Steady Cook or not? I feel probably not. I don't think Ainsley Harriott would have worked in the US market, in the TV space over there. So, based on the fact that Ainsley Harriott is a definite UK host of Ready Steady Cook, and I feel he wouldn't work in the US version, in a US version of Ready Steady Cook. I mean, why would a US version of Ready Steady Cook even work in the first place? It's okay. But either way, on that logic, I'm going to say that did not host US version is B, Ainsley Harriott, locking in.
Okay, going for it. Not going to use escape. Not going to use a double. So was it Ainsley Harriott who didn't host the US version of Ready Steady Cook?
No way!
Continues.
No way! They did export Ainsley Harriott?
Wow. Score.
You forgot the Food Network exists, Ash. Americans eat up any cooking show.
Well, but still, I did not think they'd export Ainsley Harriott as part of the package for Ready Steady Cook.
Didn't initially. Ready Set Cook started broadcasting on the Food Network in 1995 with Robin Young. Sissy Biggers picked it up after a season in 1996, hosted it until 2000, and then they bought over Ainsley Harriott for one last year from 2002 till 2001.
Oh, so they did it at the end of the run?
Yeah.
What? That's weird. So did they just think that they had to bring him over to just try and keep the format alive then?
Well, again, they call it Ready Set Cook.
Well, that's kind of how they call things, is Ready Set Go, isn't it? So I think it makes sense to be called that.
The Australians went for Ready Steady Book. Ready Steady Book.
Book? Well, okay. Well, I'll
if it's of any sympathy, Ash.
Only 4 people got it wrong. Right.
And one of them wrote the question. Yeah, exactly. So 3 people, other than the question writer, got that right. Apparently, all of the AI got it right. Every single one of them got it right.
The AI love their cooking shows.
Well, I mean, there we go. I am. Yeah, no stranger to falling foul on a question like that.
So are you now going to speak against the Dutch format as well?
No, because that was a fair question for me to fall out of, because I didn't have the knowledge that Ainsley Harriott hosted the US version, and that's why I got it wrong.
Oh, yeah. Carson saying Ready Steady Cow Zone. No.
I could have dodged it, but I didn't, because I used my logic in thinking, well, why would he be in the US format in the first place? And that is why I steered away.
Remember they imported Anne Robinson?
That I can understand.
Then they replaced her with George Gray, who's now known for being the announcer on The Price is Right.
Yeah. That you say, I can understand the Anne Robinson export, but yeah, that's. Anyway, it's one of those things. Just ignore all logic. Just go with another answer. With one more. Let's see who it is. It's Ape.
Hey.
So we're not going to see all of Ape's questions now. Aww.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Yeah, many happy return date. I think it's actually quite appropriate that 8 gets in on his birthday.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What do you want to do, Ape? You are sitting in Discord. Hello, Ape.
Hi, happy birthday!
Yay.
Thank you.
What else are you doing on your birthday other than regaling in everyone's misfortunes on 1 versus 100?
and causing some of them.
Well, I already had Chinese buffet, which was tasty. I should actually. I don't know if I have my fortune still, but I don't think it was anything like I predicted that this would happen. Or like the learned Japanese or learned Chinese word on the back was like death or something. I don't know.
You will earn many doots in an unforeseen circumstance.
No mention of Dutch courage.
Oh, not that I recall.
So, There is the question, Ape. What do you want to do? US or the curse of the Dutch, apparently?
Ooh, that's tough because I've been cheering the death that's been happening, and I don't think anybody's made a question like 4 on the Dutch version.
You're being the person in the fourth seat on the chase now, aren't you?
Yeah.
So we're going with the US rules, or are we, are we ditching the Dutch, or are we going with the Dutch?
Oh, bring on the Dutch. Let's do it.
All right, here we go. Here we go again. Can you get further than a few questions? Oh my god. Starting the Dutch format once again. Then there's 1 versus 100. The first category is performing arts. You don't get a decision on what difficulty it is. You do get a choice of whether to double or not. You cannot escape question 1, though. So, let's see question number 1, which is... Betsy Joslin starred as Nora in which infamous Broadway flop that closed after just 5 performances? Is it Dance a Little Closer, A Doll's Life, or Pirate Queen? Mob, lock in your answers now. Betsy Joslin starred as Nora in which infamous Broadway flop that closed after just 5 performances? Was it Dance a Little Closer, A Doll's Life, or Pirate Queen? The mob is in. Ape, any clues?
I think I said US version, right?
Nope. We're in Dutch format.
Yeah, we may have more death because I have no idea.
You can't escape question 1.
I don't even know if there's any logic I can apply to this question. I got nothing. I guess, well, it's the actress's name. I was gonna say Betsy sounds like a doll's name, like some haunted doll that would like stare at you in the darkness. But I think I gotta be concerned with Nora. I don't know if I can't connect Nora to any of those answers. I wish I'd heard of any of these shows too to rule them out. This is just gonna be a blind guess. Well, let's go with the death doll then. Lock in B, please.
Going with B, A Doll's Life. I completely forgot that I had entered myself into the game and did not answer this question, so you're definitely getting a freebie if you do get this question right from me. And the right answer! We're through question 1!
10,000 each. 10,000 for each one.
We'll have a free 10,000 from me. 13 lots of them, so there's 130,000 Doots. Ninja Warrior Boy, Drahuska, Mistress Silver, Super Patrick, Troy, Milk Like Substance, Toad Boy, myself, Raw Justice, Lingo Maniac, Colour, AM PM, TJ Nayland. 0 AI again. The AI are on point in the Dutch format, apparently. Score count?
Yes, all of these are short runners. That's a little closer, the shortest, with a grand total of 1 performance. Pirate Queen did a little better than these two, 85 performances.
Alright, well, you're through question 1, Ape. Can we make it 2? Can we make it 2? Second category is flags. Just flags. Vexillology for those that do not know that term. I hope the question is not about what is vexillology.
That'd be a good hard question, I think. But let's go for an easy one.
Gonna go for easy flags question. From this point onwards, now you can escape. Which country's flag does not have a crescent? Does not. Is it A, Somali, B, Turkmenistan, or C, Singapore? Mob, lock in your answers. Which country's flag does not have a crescent? Is it A, Somali, B, Turkmenistan, or C, Singapore? And they are locked in. So, Ape, how good are you on your flags?
The thing is, I was just looking at flags yesterday to write a whole bunch of questions. And I'm pretty sure that Pakistan is the flag that has a crescent, but that's not a choice. I seem to think that most of the crescent-based flags are kind of Africa and Asia, but that doesn't really rule any of these choices out either. I think that A has a crescent, but I can't rule out the other two. I think I'm gonna have to use an escape already.
No worries. You will drop down to 25%. Well, lose 25% of your current bank.
32,500.
All right. So you're escaping. Which option would you go for anyway?
If it's between B and C, I might have chosen B, Turkmenistan, but that's not 100% at all.
All right. Well, we are escaping, so we're definitely through no matter what our answer is, but we will lose 25% of the current bank. I've been trying out this thing called real life and working way too many hours. Yeah, I can relate, Momo. Somali was the answer we were looking for, actually. Somali.
Yeah.
Oh, here come the AIs. Here they come. Egg fried cheese and puzzle down are the only 2 humans getting it wrong, plus 9 AI, for a total of 11 eliminations. You don't get anything for them.
Somalia.
Sorry?
It did. The question did mean Somalia.
It did actually mean Somalia. I was wondering, because I'm not familiar with a country called Somalia on its own. So, you're down to 97,500 dukes, which is actually still quite respectable. And you have 76 mob members to play against. Continuing on. And the next category is mythology and religion, once again.
Ooh, this is definitely a weaker category of mine. So I'm going to have to hedge for an easy one on this one, too.
Going on the easier side. Which of these did Heracles not kill during his 12 labours? Was it a lion, a hydra, or a bear? Mob locking your answers now, please. Which of these did Heracles not kill during his 12 labours? Was it a lion, a hydra, or a bear? And they are locked in. Ape, how well do you know your labours of Heracles?
Again, it's another one of those things I should know because it's like list-based trivia here. I'm pretty sure a Hydra was involved in his labors, and it would make sense that he'd want to kill that. I'm torn between a lion and a bear, and I think... I'm thinking a bear might be one. I guess. Shoot, it's another coin flip, but then again, I guess the last one I thought was a coin flip, and I didn't have any of the sides of the coin right. I hate to escape again, but I have to because I am not sure.
You lose 50% of your current bank if you do so.
Yeah, I gotta do it. I'm sorry. I'm escaping again.
Okay. And which option would you like to lock in for free?
If it's a not question, I would lock in A.
If it's a not question, you're going to go a lion. Let's see. Should you have gone with your gut? Once again, you should not have gone with your guts. It was a bear.
Yeah, indeed.
Oh, Samson's saying it's a boar, that is,
Indeed.
but not a bear.
The Nemean lion, the Lernian hydra, and the here you go. Make sure to say things. The Romanthian boar.
Aha.
And also the Styphian birds, the Cretan bull, the mares of Diomedes, all sorts of other things. Moving on.
Score count, the only one of the humans getting it wrong or failing to answer one of those.
I thought the same thing. I'm like, I thought it was a bear.
Fair enough. And 17 AI getting eliminated. They're worth nothing to you. You lose 50%
to capture of the boar, yes.
And you lose 50% of your current bank. You're now down to 48,750 dutes. But in sort of numbers of remaining mob members, you're certainly in a better position than anyone else has been today in live play with 1 versus 58. Obviously, Carl managed to get up to the 100k mark in US rules, but in the Dutch format, this is one of the better games so far. Let's see if you can keep it going. You only have the 1 escape left. You do have a doubler. Oh, mathematics, though.
Ooh, that's tempting to go hard, but let's just keep playing easy. I think, even though the last few questions, I don't know. Yeah, easy, please.
Go for an easy question on mathematics, which is, because it uses an incorrect representation of a number in Roman numerals, which of these events did not happen? Is it Super Bowl IL, Super Bowl IX, or Super Bowl IV? Mob, locking your answers now. Apparently this is your question, is it? Because it uses an incorrect representation of a number in Roman numerals, yes, apparently it is. Which of these events did not happen? Was it Super Bowl IL, Super Bowl IX, or Super Bowl IV? I thought... Well, I'm going to have to check your name on the question site now, because... Or the website just dies. That's brilliant. The website has just returned a 500 code. Cool.
More death!
You managed to... Yeah, the question site has died.
Catnip saying it died about 20 minutes ago.
Alright, well, while I resurrect that, do you want to talk us through your thinking?
Well, there's this thing when I write questions where I like write something like a couple months ago, and then when the question comes up, I'll forget the answer because I was like so deep into the research at the time that I just I forget. But I do remember this one.
Okay.
I guess it's kind of similar logic to you have to make numbers with no more than 3 of the same symbol. So if you were going to go for 30, you could go XXX because each X is 10.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to do 40, then you have to do something that precedes something. Like you could see the Super Bowl IV. You can't do... Or here, I'll keep the X example. A Super Bowl IX would be 9 because you couldn't go... V, I. You can't use 4 I's.
Oh, sure, yeah.
So because you can make Super Bowl IV is 4, because you can't go I. You'd have to go 1 I before V is 4, 1 before 5 is 4. Super Bowl I before X would be 1 before X or 1 before 10 is 9. To make I before L, because L is 50. You're trying to make 49, so you have to do it a similar way. So you'd have to do like 10 behind the L, which would be 40, because you can't go XXXX. The answer's A. Lock in A, please.
The answer is A after all that. Okay, locking in A.
If I didn't bore chat enough here.
Yeah, I guess 49 would be XLIX then.
Yeah.
10 away from 50 plus 1 away from 10.
Yep.
Counterfield's the only human player getting that wrong alongside some AI, 11 AI. That's 12 eliminated, each costing 17,241. Means you've just been bumped up by 206,892 doots. You're now on a total of 255,642 doots, which is more than Carr has earned in his game, but he managed to walk away because he was in the US game. You have to go all the way, and congratulations, Ape, you are the first person on the Dutch version tonight to get multiple correct answers without escapes. Okay.
One of those was my question, one was a blind.
I mean,
guess,
there was that.
I'm not going to throw away too much, yeah.
There was that, yes. I'm having to restart the web server because it had run out of active RAM. So I'm guessing there's a lot of web requests going on that were leaking memory all over the shop. So just restarting it now. Okay, 1 versus 46 Ape. Let's see the next category. Oh, if only I could do that, Momo. Actually, technically, because it's on AWS, I can just literally go, yeah, put me on a higher tier, please. Your next category is Arts and Entertainment, Ape. What would you like to do?
Oh, shoot. Well, I guess theater falls in a different one. I'm hoping this is more pop culture. I'm going to go for a hard question on this.
Ooh, interesting. Going hard. Here we go. Which of these musicians did not sing at the memorial service of Michael Jackson? Was it Mariah Carey, Stevie Wonder, or Diana Ross? Mob locking your answers now. Which did not sing at the memorial service of Michael Jackson? Mariah Carey, Stevie Wonder, Diana Ross. The panda's heading out. And the server should now be back online. It is brilliant. Okay. So, Ape, you have any clues?
I'm really tempted to lock in an answer here.
Ooh.
It's just I guess a gut feeling, but I'm just not confident enough to do what I think. I'm fairly certain that Mariah and Stevie were there, but it's just how sure am I? I'm trying to think if there was any. I can't recall it immediately if there was any bad blood between any of the choices of Michael Jackson.
Alright, catch you later, Panda. Catch you later, Puzzle Dan. We'll see you later.
Yeah, shoot. Because if I risk it, I think this is a good one to double on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just... Oh, man.
Definitely not a calzone egg. Definitely not a calzone.
I've got a chicken out and escape.
You can lose 75% of your current bank.
Yeah, I know. Shoot. No, let's escape. I don't want to choose something and regret it.
Alright, last escape being used. So, your freebie answer then? What's it going to be?
Going with my instinct, I would have to lock in C if I was playing this question.
Alright. Locking in C, Diana Ross. Will it be 3 for 3 going against your gut? Let's find out. Correct answer was... It was C, Diana Ross. Should have gone with your gut. And possibly doubled. We'll find out how many got eliminated.
As well as Carrie and Wonder, Lionel Richie, Jennifer Hudson, and Shaheen. Again, Joe Havagoli, that also performed at the service. 18
players got eliminated. That could have been good for a doubler, I would say. Shadowmaid, Cetra, Comet Fan, Dupless Force, Corin, Poker Joker, Royal Flush, Keshi Head, Boki Ralbo, and Connor all getting knocked out, plus 8 AI for a total of 18 eliminations. Each worth an absolute butt kiss because you escaped. You've lost 75% of your bank. You're down now to 63,910 doots. However, you are now into the latter part of the game where we have approximately 1 quarter left of the mob. We still have notable favourites as Samster, Kazvez, Tipster, Karsev, Dogfish, Clive, Deduceman, Jack Wilfred, Lupine 1, and Monojira. Those are the human players still in that I've noticed. There may be someone behind here. There's a Raw Justice, but I don't know if Raw Justice is still in. There's someone behind the eliminated bar. You are still in Play Ape, but no more escapes left. You can still use a double, though. Let's find out what you want to do on the next question, which is on sports.
Question. I was kind of hoping this would come up before and then do the hard on that one.
Question is, because you can't use an escape now, do you go hard double answer and maybe get a lot out of the mob, or do you go easier and just hope for an easier question?
Oh, I know how much this community hates sports. But now we gotta go hard. Hard sports, please.
Here we go. Going for the hard sports question, and it is. This is a test cricket question. The answer is 24. The options are the standard number of balls in 4 overs, the number of fielding players at time times 2, or the number of runs for 6 boundaries on the fly. This is a test cricket question. The answer is 24. Is it A, the standard number of balls in 4 overs? Is it B, the number of fielding players at a time times 2? Or is it C, the number of runs for 6 boundaries on the fly? Mob is locked in. How well do you know your test cricket, Ape?
Ooh, first off, this is a very beautiful question.
It's a beautiful question. I'm sure it's got the face-off tag on it as well.
Can I just also say, this is the question that proves that I am not Jeremy Clarkson.
Okay, Ape, break it down.
So, in my question writing yesterday, I was putting on other British quiz shows in the background, maybe to get inspiration. I also watched a few episodes of The Code.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully, I was not passively watching it to misunderstand what it means.
Mhm.
But I'm pretty sure that one of the questions in one of the episodes I watched says that there is 6. So one over is 6 balls. So it would make sense that 6 times 4 in choice A would be the 24. I'm just going to reread the other 2 choices just to be sure. I guess I'm not sure how many players there are on a team. And then, yeah, counting the batsman or whatever he's called. Choice C, I guess I'm not sure what C is either. So I will be locking in A, but I don't know if I double this.
Well, that's the question. You have the doubler there. Do you double or not?
Is there an easy way to know who's in the mob? I suppose I could wait for another...
There we go. We've got a wide shot there. So Clive Dogfish, Cast 7th, Tipster Kazvez. Yeah, we've got Momo over here, Monjira, and we've also got Deduceman, Jack Wilfred, and Lupin 1 on the bottom row as well.
That's a lot of UK influence. I'm not going to double. I'm going to lock in A, though, and hope that I remembered or watched the thing and remembered it right.
I think I know the numbers to all 3 of these, so I will test score counts knowledge on this in a moment. Because we've done a cricket game in on mobile, so I should know this, really. You went with number of balls in 4 overs, which is the right answer. Yeah, six balls to an over, 4 overs. It's normally teams of 11, I believe, for cricket. So it's 11 times.
Teams of 11, which would be but that also includes the wicketkeeper and the pitcher.
Yeah,
so only nine in fielding positions.
Okay, well, either way, neither will make 24. And the last one there, a ball over the boundary is a 6. 6 of those would be 36.
Yes, there is a bowler, pitcher, whichever you want. There is some sort of about, oh, well, it could be a 4, but no, a 4 wouldn't be described as on the fly.
On the fly is the key part, otherwise you would have 2 answers that are 24 there.
Zone.
Well, on that question, we say goodbye to 14 players, which was exactly half of the mob. Because you got 14 left after that. Each was 35,714 doots for a total of 499,996 doots additional. Brings your total now to 563,906 doots, and only 14 mob members away from winning the prize. Kazvez, Cast 7th, Momo, Monojira, Clive Legend, and Jack Wilfred getting that one wrong, alongside 9 AIs. Only 14 left. Only Samster up there, which we didn't see. Samster's still in. Tipster, Dogfish, Deduceman, and Lupine. So that's 5 human players out of those 14, I think. Very strong UK contingency here from what I can see as well. So, 14 stands between you and taking the prize. Ape, you are definitely the most successful person playing the Dutch format tonight. Let's see the next category. Geography. Geography is your category. You still have a doubler. And you only got 14 players left facing you.
Geography is one of those kind of mixed bag categories for me. Like physical geography, I tend to be better on.
Just to let you know, at this point, each mob member would be 71,428 doots additional.
Okay.
Multiply that by 2 for 142,857 if you use a doubler.
Well, I think the last 2 questions I've chosen were hard, and I would have known the answer or guessed the right answer. Let's go hard again.
Gonna go hard. So just to let you know, Ben, on each question, it takes 1 million and divides it by the number of remaining members in the mob on that question. So in this question, there are only 14 mob members left, so it's 1 million divided by 14. So as you go further in the game, because there's fewer mob members, each mob member is worth more. So it starts out at 10,000, they get gradually more and more, and in an exponential format because it is in a reciprocal position in the division. So you're going to go hard on geography then. Good luck. Here is your hard geography question. Ooh, US possibly. Which state does not have a Potter County? Is it Idaho, South Dakota, or Texas? Mob, lock in your answers now. Which state does not have a Potter County? Is it Idaho, South Dakota, or Texas? Okay. Any clues, Ape?
I don't know if I could name half the counties in my own state, let alone 3 others here.
Probably Orange. Probably an Orange County. It'd probably be a good one, actually, to see how many states actually have Orange County in them.
That'd be good, too. Let's see. I don't know that there's too much logic to apply to this. Maybe because Idaho is known for growing potatoes, maybe there's some kind of old-timey word where it started out as potter. Like, oh, what you growing, Farmer Joe? Just growing some potters. The question is, does Texas grow potatoes? Well, I have no clue on this one, and I can't imagine that anybody in the mob would either. So we're gonna go out with the blaze of glory, and hope we get it right. We're gonna double this one for sure.
Okay, I am applying the doubler then.
The problem being now, which one do I choose?
As we were saying earlier, there's a strong UK contingency in the audience. Does that mean then they're all going to get it wrong? Well, you've used the double up. Which answer are you going to lock in on?
Well, question writers are evil. I do know that they like to get something in your head. So I'm gonna think that maybe the potter potato thing might be the thing that the author was trying to lead me down, and I'm gonna lock in A, Idaho.
Oh.
And hope that it's right.
Confirm lock in A, Idaho?
I will confirm the lock in Idaho because I have no reason to guess anything else, really.
Hashtag Spudgate 2, potentially?
Oh, yeah, that's true. It's a potato question, isn't it?
Is it A, Idaho? It is A, Idaho. Let's find out first how many got eliminated on a doubler.
Right.
3 players eliminated on the doubler. Lupine, One, Deduceman and Samster, each for 142,856 doots. Adds an additional 428,568 doots. You are now just shy of 1 million doots. You're 992,474 doots and 11 mob members away from taking that away, and there's only 2 human players left. Score count.
There is a Potter Place in Idaho, but I think that's very specifically someone's house, so don't bother.
Alright.
Yes, the other 2 both have Potter County.
Okay. Well, we're all out of extras to use now. No escapes, no doublers. But on the next question, each mob member will be 90,909 doots additional. This is where it gets into scary territory. Only 11 mob members stand between you and taking it away. Let's see what you want to do with this category. Ha! Back the other way, UK.
Oh no. Oh, now I'm at a conflict here because this hard question business has gotten me pretty farther than I deserve, to be honest.
Well, that's what they're there for.
So I think we have to keep that hard train rolling. Choo-choo to the hard question, please.
Going a hard UK question. Interesting tactic. Well, let's see how it goes. What was the name of the last private resident of number 10 Downing Street? Was it Mr. Hen, Mr. Chicken, or Mr. Goose? Samster is not with the active players, but did ask this question. What was the name of the last private resident of number 10 Downing Street? Was it Hen, Chicken, or Goose? Some people in chat saying they know this one. Ape, is this one of those little factoids, little nuggets that you know?
I wish it was, because this sounds like such a great fact to know. So now I guess we have to break apart the psychology of Samster now here.
Yep.
Hen and chicken are similar animals. So is it gonna be one of those two, or is it a double bluff and it's goose? If I was gonna go on the logic of which of these sounds like a good last name, I would go Hen. But I'm gonna swerve and go hopefully with the it's similar to a hen and lock in B, Mr. Chicken. But I have no reason for that guess other than the blind logic I explained, I guess.
Confirm lock in?
I will lock in B, and fingers crossed this train can keep choo-chooing.
Okay, going with Mr. Chicken. Did he chicken out of number 10 Downing Street? He did! He did chicken out of 10 Downing Street!
It's a wonderful technicality, this one.
Oh, everyone got it right though!
Oh, wow.
No additional.
I can't give factoids then. Next question.
It means nothing. And the next category is game shows.
Well, I'm a fan of game shows, and I am a fan of the choo-choos, so hard question, please.
Going with another hard question. Hard game show question is... The first theme song used on the classic panel show To Tell the Truth shares its name with which eternally young character? Is it The Last Unicorn, Peter Pan, or Dorian Gray? Mob, lock in your answers, please. The first theme song used on the classic panel show To Tell the Truth shares its name with which eternally young character? The Last Unicorn, Peter Pan, or Dorian Gray? Thank you, Clive, for this question. So, Ape, any inkling at all?
I guess I don't immediately recall the tune or the first theme song tune, but a lot of old-timey game shows had kind of these like fantastically, like mystically sounding theme songs. Like they're designed to be catchy, like having like whistling or just like really high notes. So I'm tempted by A. I guess in the same breath, Peter Pan's kind of in that same like sparkly Tinkerbell fairy like wonder and awe type thing. Dorian Gray is more literary. I really have no clue though. Yikes. No, which one would Clive pick as the answer? I do like A as a choice. Because I guess what was... To tell the truth, I'm just trying to think if maybe the title of the theme song would have anything to do with, like, truth-telling. I don't remember if there was something in Peter Pan where, like, I can't tell a lie. Some kind of weird magic stuff with that.
What do you thinking?
Oh, jeez. A is such an out there answer, I might just choose that. Yeah, go ahead, lock in A.
Oh, excuse me.
I'm lost again, but yeah, lock in A, please.
Confirm A, The Last Unicorn?
Yeah, A, please, yeah.
Here we go. Going with The Last Unicorn. Is it correct? No, it is Peter Pan, your other possible guess. And after all
Nice
that,
try.
you go away with
So close.
nothing. So close, and only Dogfish out of the human players knew that. Maybe out
I
of a
do
blind
wonder
guess
if
or
Clive-
not.
I do wonder if Clive wrote this question to make me giggle when doing the factoids. Monopole Orchestra leader Dolph van der Linden composed the theme, which was used until 1961. It was then switched to a similar beat, a theme with a similar feel until 1967, and then for the final season, it moved to a tune developed by Score Productions.
Oh. Well, apparently I have the music here. This is apparently Peter Pan. Very jolly. Oh, they like their tritones, though. Oh, there's the swelling strings. That's so familiar of music of that time. And before I get copyrighted striked,
As I say, I sort of wanted to help avoid doing the copyright strike. Going, do you struggle with your watching?
get your public information film voice on. Well, unlucky there, Ape, but that was a great game, and we can now say people can play the Dutch format. Yay!
Finally stab their way through the forest.
Dogfish can play it.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time on Takeshi's Castle. Well, that is gonna be it for me tonight. That's 3 hours of stream.
Sorry if I did derail it at any point, but some of those early factoids were too good to give with a straight face.
That's fine. And Lupine, yes indeed. Thank you for lifting the curse of the Dutch ape.
Yay!
Hope you had. Yay! I hope you had fun.
Oh, it's fun as always. Every of your streams is fun as always.
Oh, good. All right. Well, thank you very much for playing, Ape, and thank you everyone out there for playing as well. This is going to be it for tonight. Tomorrow, over on Ben's stream, is going to be some Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. If you're interested in that kind of thing, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, over on Royal Flush's channel at 8 PM British Summer Time. Dibs on the next One versus 100 game. Between you and Dogfish, Scooter Dust. Between you and Dogfish. Oh, sorry, Quizzy Dan. Yeah, you've just arrived at the right time, but I'm ending the stream. Sorry. But hey ho. I hope the day's been good though for you, Quizzy Dan. On this, the penultimate day before the summer solstice, I believe. So yes, Royal Flush, 8 PM. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire tomorrow. Sunday over on Tipsters, we've got the Pinnacle Larder. That is 7 PM British Summer Time on the Sunday. Some standard sort of pub quiz kind of questions. Get your teams together, and me and Ape, coincidentally, actually are part of the team that are the reigning champions of White Claw and Order. So do take us down if you want to. And then on Monday, on Matt the Ref's channel, if I can also do that one, Matt the Ref, and Toad Boy, yes, and Catnip. So Matt the Ref will be doing Take It or Leave It over on his channel on Monday at 8 PM British Summer Time. And then back over on Ben's stream on Tuesday. Is kind of up in arms because he's started work on the code, and he said he might do some thing/dev stream stuff of that on the Tuesday. So maybe the code on Tuesday, maybe Wheel of Fortune, I don't know, but it'll be some sort of game show thing. Full run. Okay, well, no dev stream required. Just do the full run. Okay, and then I'll be back on Wednesday for. I will arrange it. Duel. I will definitely arrange it because we need to get it done. And then Friday, what am I going to do on Friday? I don't know. Also, Quizzy Dan, who's popped in chat, he does stuff on some days. I think Tuesdays he does some crosswordy things. Sunday during the day he does crosswordy things. He also hosts his Quizzy Dan number 35 on Thursdays, 8 PM British Summer Time. All good fun with brand new cards and everything. So all the fun of quizzing and stuff to is all of that. And there's lots of others that I have not talked about, including Liquid Courage, who gave me a follow 3 hours ago. Join the Discord. Just absolutely, just everything's happening. Just literally everything's happening. Yeah, and I'm not that inventive on questions and that. I just let other people write the questions for me. It's much easier for me. I just do programming. So that's going to be it for me. Thank you very much. There's the music to Ian Tegan Hunter because it's a belter. I'll see you probably on Ben's stream tomorrow. I'll be back Wednesday, hopefully with Duel. Until then, catch you later.